The Emperor has foreseen a new threat rising against him. The Podwans Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Podwans Podcast. I'm your host, Luke, with my co-host, Hereth.
Going on, everybody?
Ryan.
Hey there, everyone.
And Char.
How's it going?
And we are also joined by our very special guests that have been on for every single week of House of the Dragon so far, JJ and MaceahWindu. Thank you guys for coming back.
Yay!
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
But we have got a huge episode to talk about. A lot happening, especially with one side more than the other. I feel like okay, let's start with JJ first, since she had like a little bit of a time to think about this. When you heard us give our predictions for this week last week, were you just like, oh, these guys are so wrong?
I mean, you guys were that off. I don't know.
That's
it wasn't
fair.
like difficult to predict some of the things, but yeah, you know what I mean? So I like watching people get ahead, like, and it's kind of fun to see things on Twitter sometimes. And I'm like, yeah.
I was
I bet it was-
dying after the.
I'm trying to be cognizant of my knowledge. Burden of knowledge sucks.
Yeah, no, I was dying because I don't know if I said it after we were done recording our reaction, but I think I jokingly said to Luke, I was just like, damn, JJ had knowledge of this for like 2 weeks and it's just sitting here like, yeah, I just watched like fucking Peak and no one knows it's coming.
And you haven't even seen Peak. I think episode 3 is even better.
Oh, geez.
No, that's what I've
Oh,
heard.
so-
Like episodes 3 and 4, I think that's what people are saying are better than episodes 1 and 2.
That's insane.
It's
Oh,
big
They
anticipation.
are. In my opinion, they
am-
are.
I am so looking forward to it. But getting into this episode, for the icebreaker question, I kind of gave a little bit of a hypothetical because we see obviously the aftermath of Jace in the Battle of Gullet. If Rhaenyra had died in the Battle of Gullet and Jace had survived, what do you think Sir Lawrence's reaction would have been? Like, what do you think the repercussion? Do you think Jace would have had his head on a spike already? What do we think?
This is what would happen. I'm Sir Lawrence.
or do what Eric did. Like
I think it's an interesting question because obviously
Dyad moment. Dyad.
Honestly, I think it's an interesting question because last week we talked about Rhaenyra having to deal with the whole thing of being a woman, and I feel like it's an interesting question because yeah, Jace would have been upset and it probably wouldn't have gone well. And let me just tell you, he probably would have torched King's Landing.
Jace would have taken a different approach with the whole war. Like from the get-go, I think you'd be seeing a lot more dragons descending upon him, just burning the shit out of everything. It would have been like Aegon the Conqueror and his 2 sister wives style.
Yeah.
There would be no negotiations. There would be no talking to the enemy. There would be none of that. He already does not like Alicent, does not trust her. So nothing is stopping Jace from just burning not King's Landing specifically, but Keep.
Yeah.
To crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But I guess
That's in his personality. At least what the way Harry Collette portrayed him and the way that Jace has expressed himself, he was definitely more locked in, on par with Daemon, I would say, from like the beginning. So
yeah, 100%, and it's very.
And also, like
interesting.
he'd be driven by driven, right? His mother died, his brother died. Like that's going to drive the character to very harsh reality. And also, I think he would marry Baela immediately. The second he hears Rhaenyra is dead, you marry Baela and you take the crown, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, he even says it in season 2. He's like if you die, like the legitimacy of my reign is in question, even from the very beginning. So I feel like that's an interesting kind of. I feel like Sir Lawrence was like, screw it, dude. I'm gonna probably die either way. And the way that Rhaenyra just like handles Sir Laurent in that moment when she's with Jace, and he just grabs her and she goes, "How fucking dare you?" At that point, I was like, "Yep, he's dead. There's no way he's getting out of this." Right? That was everybody else's thought. What were your kind of thoughts on that whole scene? I think Emma Darcy deserves their Emmy right now. Just give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I mean, yeah, go ahead, Josh. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, look, I've always been a little bit more I don't want to say defensive, but like I've always been a little bit more what's the word? What's the word?
You're fond of Kingsguard and their
empathetic.
In general. I've noticed through your tweets,
Yeah.
empathetic towards Kingsguard. Yeah.
I'm always very I'm like Jamie before he got like red pilled by the Kingsguard, or was it black pilled? I forgot. I'm Jamie, like the Kingsguard, and I don't like saying this shit on Twitter because people like it's nuance on Twitter dies. That's where nuance on Twitter goes to die. But like people were asking like, do you think that Sir Laurent people were like, one of the biggest questions was like, do you think Sir Laurent when he disobeyed Rhaenyra for the sake of Jace, was there like a misogynistic undertone there? And I would say that there was, based on the fact that if Rhaenyra was Rhaegar, you know, the male version of that name, if Rhaenyra was Rhaegar, there wouldn't have been any, if any, pushback to him going to the gullet and being like, I, as the king, will mount Syrax and set fire to the Triarchy. They'll go, oh wow, what a based and Chad king. Like
That's right.
They would always go
so
that.
True.
So in that regard, I would say yes. Like I do think there's a misogynistic element to it. Like as most men, if not all men, in the Song of Ice and Fire universe would act. That being said, and I mean this with the most delicate touch, I look at what Sir Laurent signed up for when he became a Kingsguard, or a Queensguard in this case now. He signed up for, I think within the show he said that he signed up when Viserys was king, and then probably ended up being like part of Princess Rhaenyra's detail. So has known her for a very long time, has known her, worked with her, worked with Jace and Lucerys for a lot. He's been on Dragonstone. That's like that's kind of where his detail is. He's like the Secret Service agent that's assigned to like the president's kids, you know, like and so Jace, very smart Jace, annoyingly, frustratingly smart Jace, used that and knew that Laurent took his Kingsguard vows of, you know, you protect the royal family, but you protect the principal, you know, to use a Secret Service term, you protect the principal more so than anyone else. So you look at Princess Rhaenyra, somebody who you've known for a very long time, and you know that if she dies, it's all realistically, you know, very much more complicated. And so I think Laurent was just in a really, really, really shit position. And either call he made, like, I think realistically, Rhaenyra, maybe she would have lived. I don't think it's guaranteed that she would have died at the gullet, but I do.
Right, correct.
And I think that's key. But I do think that it's one of those situations where like he doesn't know that. So when Jace is telling him this, even though the prince, you know, the heir to the throne is not as high as the queen, you know, queen presumptive. It's still one of those situations where Jace was using the queen as a weapon against his honor and stuff. So when I saw, like, people were saying, like, I saw one, and not, you know, feel free to disagree with me, please feel free, because it stuck with me for a while. When I saw that episode, it stuck with me when the actor that plays Sir Laurent did a fantastic job relaying, like, oh fuck, he did a fantastic
like his
job.
facial acting was good.
He is probably the best Kingsguard actor next to Eric and Arik.
I believe his name is Maxim Routley.
I believe I saw that too, because I saw him like doing like YouTube interviews when I was looking up stuff for the Josh's clip last week.
The facial acting is spectacular. And so maybe that's kind of what made me empathize with him a little bit more. So when he gets to that moment where Rhaenyra like finally turns her anger to him after she's done like initially mourning, and he kind of just like, you know what, actually
Have my sword.
you have my, you know, I don't deserve to live. I am of the opinion that he meant that. People were saying
He
that he was like
absolutely meant that. He meant that.
people were saying that he like, what was the term weaponizing like
Grief?
reverse psychology or whatever to
Like
get,
trying to take advantage of the moment.
I was like, guys, he fucked up. I don't think he was trying to like manipulate her. Like, I think
Oh
he
my
just fucked
God!
up.
Please free me from these fucking therapy words using tourists. I need to be free. Free me.
I genuinely think he just fucked up, and he was like,
Oh my God! Sorry.
will killing me make you feel better? Like, I genuinely think he meant that. I think he was like, do you need me to, like, I'll kill myself. Sorry for YouTube. I'll do the thing right now. If you
In
want me to.
Minecraft. In Minecraft.
And
He jumped off a
and-
bridge in Minecraft.
And it was one of the rare instances where I looked at the situation and I was like, I feel so bad for Sir Laurent. Rhaenyra has every understandable right to send this motherfucker to the walls of Jericho. Like I get it. Like whatever she chooses to do here. And the thing is, I think Sir Laurent kind of understood that. That's like the whole point of Jace having that interaction with him. You know what you signed up for.
May I
This is
just
one of the things.
add one
Go
more
ahead.
thing, which is why I like crashed out 2 seconds ago. Like, we have an entire lore behind Kingsguard, how complex it is to take such rigid oaths that leave no room for wiggle. And these Kingsguard, they struggle with it quite a bit, abandoning their posts, not defending when they're supposed to be defending. There's an entire chapter dedicated to Jaime and
Kristen Cole.
Kristen
Yeah.
Cole, hello, absolutely. My God, thank you. Like, my brain freezed up. But like, there's a whole theme behind Kingsguard and their rigid vows. And even Jaime is like, did I dirty up the White Cloak, or did it dirty up me? Did it make me dirty? Like, there's a whole theme behind all of these Kingsguard, including Sir Laurent, like weaponized. What the fuck does that even mean in context here? Like, I'm here with it. I'm sorry. I can't even do it.
I kind of liked the.
yeah.
Go ahead. No, please.
I was going to say, Kingsguard's first job is to protect the life of the royal person, of King or the Queen. Now, King does not have to have the Kingsguard protect his wife or his kids. That is a privilege that they get. Their job is towards Aegon the Elder and to Rhaenyra. Now, Aegon the Elder and Rhaenyra can be like, I need you to do the same for my consort, for my queen, for my king consort, or for my kids. That's an extension of that privilege. They are dedicated to the king, or the queen in this case. So if Sir Laurent, by maybe the word misogynistic might not be the right one here, there's caked in bias, obviously. Even if he doesn't view Rhaenyra through that lens, maybe, I'm sure he does, it's still trust. There are biases. Even you guys have those biases. I'm sorry, you're caked in with that. That's part. It comes with part of our society. It is what it is. So if he believes that she might die, it's his job to stop her from dying. Thus, he locks her up. And on top of it, he can do these things because she is a woman. Had this been Aegon the Elder, which we had in season 2, that's why Gullet should have been in season 2, because those two scenes would have really paralleled each other perfectly. Aegon the Elder is drunk. Right before mounting on... My cats are going crazy. He's drunk, putting on the armor, headed to Rook's Rest. Nobody's stopping. They're all praising. Who's stopping him? No one, except Aaron Strong when he walks in. I don't think it's smart for our king to go and get ravaged and killed and all of this. And then he comes in.
They
and
have to go after. They
They
have to address it indirectly.
Correct.
They can't go, Your Grace, we can't allow you, because they would have been like, oh, what the fuck did you just say to me? Like, what, allow? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. The audience is. The audience need their handheld to explain what the character is thinking and all the time. This is like the Avatar thing that's going on right now. My name is Toph and I invented metal bending type of shit. Like, I've been using that as an example, like, I'm sorry, for everything. Just how much people need their everything, every thought explained to make sense of it.
I mean, that's
it's one of the reasons why I think a lot of these actors,
that's why
that's why a lot of these actors are doing interviews after the episode, quite literally explaining what the hell is going on, because it's obviously not being caught on. So I don't know, for Sir Laurent to be weaponized, it's not true. He failed. at his job.
Yeah, like it's the most I mean, he kind of did it the most rational way a Kingsguard would. Like Kingsguard saw that the heir to the king just saw JJ just put the fucking lasso of truth around. Whomp!
My cats are losing it. They were like clawing each other. I had to do something. I apologize.
But no, like yeah, no, Sir Laurent, like, and I know like he's by far nowhere near the highlight of the episode. But it was the opening, so
it was powerful. It was a powerful, yeah.
And he was a big part of Emma Darcy's Emmy nomination scene.
Absolutely.
Right there. So I had to talk about Sir Laurent. But yeah, no, like props up to Maxime. You said his name was
Maxime Rotesley, I believe his name is.
Yeah, really cool
Good
dude.
for him.
I was hoping to see more of him. He did a really good job. And without spoiling, I was hoping to see more of him. So so that hurt me to see.
Well, I mean, Rhaenyra did order his death. So
Yeah, no, that's why I said yeah.
I will say when she says tell Sir Lauren he can take himself out however he'd like. I was like, God dang.
Like that was
cold.
Which
It was
Sir
cold.
Laurent is so different in Fire and Blood. Like he's treated so
Yeah.
differently. Like the
Yeah.
moment Rhaenyra takes King's Landing, he's named like Lord Commander of the Queen's Guard. So
He's
like,
kind of the
his
only one
role on
left.
the show
Yeah.
is so different.
So she's got nobody now. She's gonna have to rebuild the whole thing from the scratch, and
Yeah,
hopefully
and
not with lick spittles.
I made a joke on Twitter a little bit earlier today where I was like, yeah, like she's gonna bring in all the new recruits and she's gonna be like, if you lock my fucking door when I want to go somewhere, summary execute. Like I'm not even like fucking with you. Like I killed Sir Laurent and he was better than any of you. So what do you think I'm gonna do to you? Like one of those.
That's
like,
funny.
so.
That's funny. Nobody touches the lock on this fucking door until
Exactly. Yeah.
And then like
if
her
Joffrey
new-
comes up to me and says, "You need to lock the door," you tell him to fuck off. Like, okay, like,
Yeah. And you know her new Queen's
you have
Guard.
my permission to tell the heir to the throne to fuck off if he tries to pull that shit. Like,
And you know her new Queen's Guard's gonna be like, God damn it, we just went through this fucking shit with Alice and not this shit again.
Yeah.
I'll save this question for later once we get to like throne room Rhaenyra or whatever. But I have a few questions for you guys, but we can talk about it in
Yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
So we've talked about Rhaenyra a little bit. Let's get to Daemon, because I feel like Daemon really has changed a lot. He has really changed a little bit. So we obviously see him celebrating with the Winter Wolves and Allie, Allie Blackwood,
Riverman,
right?
yeah.
Correct.
I was saying Blackwood.
Black Alley, and they're singing the Fish Feed song, which is funny because that's what, if I remember correctly, it's in the book. They during the Battle of the
Lakeshore.
Or Lake
the
Shore.
official term is the Battle of the Lake Shore.
Lake Shore.
Yeah.
The green people, obviously the green
Lannisters.
faction, the
Lannisters,
Lannisters,
yeah.
all get put into the lakes. So I thought that was a nice little touch for them. But when Sir Simon Strong shows up, it's very
down. RP.
Ooh, what would you say? What'd you say, JJ?
Oh, I was just quipping. Diva down. R.I.P. Simon.
Yeah.
Rest in
Sir
peace.
Simon Strong, baby. Oh man, that was rough.
Best
No, Daemon
person in
and
the
Daemon are
show.
homies. Like it was kind of so it was so sad to see what would happen to him. But the fact that Damon and him
I
are like
know.
super chill.
Simon probably would have
They are.
ended up
Yeah.
being Lord of Harrenhal by the end of it if he had because Laris would have been cooked.
Well, no.
100%.
No,
that's
you don't think so?
Hold on. No.
No?
I mean,
Okay,
factually,
okay,
it's
all
no, not in an opinion. Here's the reason why I
No?
say this is because a lot of people are using this as against Daemon's reasoning. Like what Nas Rivers asked him, I'm in Harrenhal. Clearly, she wants it because it's a magical place. There's a weirwood tree in it. She's a witch and all that. He cannot just give her Harrenhal. I don't think even her lineage matters. Like, oh, you're not a noble woman, you don't have a noble husband, all of that stuff. Harrenhal was promised to Phrase.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
no, that's
right.
that too. Yeah, I
That's
completely forgot about
right.
that. Yeah,
I forgot about
exactly. Yeah,
giving
it was
him
promised.
Harrenhal.
You
I
can't.
forgot about
Right.
Oh,
That house.
to Sabbatha.
The house. I mean, I'm sorry. Harrenhal belongs. Yeah, just correct. Correct.
Yeah, the Sabbatha threat.
So like
yeah.
even now, Harrenhal is the Castellan is Laeris Strong. You have to kill Laeris Strong, or take that away from him, and you were giving it to twins. I mean, I'm sorry, to Phrase as a war gift.
And JJ,
for
you're
support.
absolutely right. Like in Game of Thrones, you recall fucking Janos Slint was gifted Harrenhal. Like the big names don't really matter in the grand scheme of who wants this
No,
cursed and half burnt castle.
But I
because it's
understand.
cursed, exactly. And it's been the end of so many houses. Like, who the fuck would want that? That's why
and in
Baelish
this
being
episode, at the end of How Strong,
the head, yeah,
it's
Mhm.
crazy.
correct, yeah.
But I
Laeris is the
also-
last
yeah.
one, yeah.
But I also view it as like, I think I see why the misinterpretation of that's happening, because of the way, obviously it's not in the outline, but the way Daemon was treating, sorry, I don't know why, like Ulf and Lord Hugh, he pretty much was like treating them like they're fucking lesser people. So like, I think I could see why the mass audience kind of
They kinda
jumped to
are.
like
I
Alex
was kidding.
Rivers.
But they are though.
No,
I'm
but
sorry.
like in terms of like But like in
Yeah,
terms
go
like of like
ahead.
like Damon doesn't like, it goes back to like my rant in like on the predictions episode in season 2 of like Damon's not recognizing the board, and like how he's like getting way caught up on like, all right, here's like the realm of power and that kind of stuff. So it's like the reason why I brought that up is I see why people may have jumped to the conclusion of, oh yeah, Damon is just too
Yeah.
obsessed with the board and like choosing power, so I'm just gonna tell Alex Rivers to go fuck off. When in reality, it's
That's
like what
not-
you
that's
just
not-
said. It's not that simple.
That's not what it is. And I want to make it clear, it's not that Daemon doesn't care about royalty and the royal bloodline. That's not true either. But at the same time, Ulf and Hugh disobeyed.
Yeah.
So the moment you disobey, you have to ask the bell.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It has to be like you have to send a message in the war. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do? Like, it's okay that you didn't listen, that you disobeyed your orders, and
Right.
you just fled without permission. No, you're slapping the bitch. And also,
Yeah.
somebody's quipping to you, treating you.
There's
I'm sorry, like,
there's some
there's-
sounds in the woods, and we got shut up.
I mean, I was annoying
Just
about it
shut
on
the
the
fuck up.
reaction.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
mean, that's why I was going to John
No,
Mulaney's
talking.
skit. I was like, I was over on the bench.
Yeah, the king's guard, the king consort just like recognized that you abandoned your post. He doesn't.
Post,
He
thank
doesn't.
you,
He
that's the
doesn't
word.
need to hear like, what did you do? And certainly not in the way that Ulf was explaining it. Like,
Thank you.
Like
Mhm.
Hugh,
Thank you.
like Hugh at least has the wherewithal by virtue of like being
Mm-hmm.
at least around people like that to know when to do it
Yeah.
meekly. Like he knows like, sir, since you asked, this happened, and Ulf was like, yeah, well, we saw witches and and you gotta remember these guys are talking to princes and kings, and it's like they are 15 separations removed from like so
Literally.
me personally as a commoner, I agree. I think Ulf and Hugh should be treated with a little bit more like,
Right.
but that's me as a commoner. But if I lived in the world of A Song of Ice and Fire and I heard like
That-
I
in context, thank you.
dude, I cringe. Like as much as I enjoy Ulf's performance, like the actor's funny as shit. I find him hilarious.
He's phenomenal.
But
He's
when
phenomenal.
I saw that dinner scene in season 2, when he started talking to Rhaenyra every which way, I was like, he needs to be thanking the gods that Daemon wasn't there, because Daemon would have got out of his seat, walked
And
over there and
beat
slapped
his ass.
and slapped fire from him.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? You would have
Best-
done the same thing that he did to Vaemond.
She was like, only knights can do it. He was like,
Oh,
just make me a
yeah,
knight. Then I was like,
yeah.
dude, don't. My God, oh my God, stop, please
But like
stop.
even
She got the
in real
crown on
world-
and everything. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you can't-
But Josh, like even like in our real world, you meet a senator, you meet a president, not Trump. Like you're still gonna behave in a certain
There's
way.
a way, yeah. Like even if it's subconscious, like if you walked into President Trump, like I say this begrudgingly, like Mr. President, like
I get it.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I just think of Michael Scott from The Office. Ah, Your Eminence.
yeah, like,
Oh, that's perfect. I love
Yeah,
it. I love it.
yeah. Hugh has that like like minor training. Like Ulf does not, and it's very
No.
like I always love
Yeah.
people are like cooking up Hugh too, and I'm like leave Hugh alone, bro. Hugh's doing this
Yeah,
the right
he was
way.
doing his
Like,
job.
Leave him alone.
He was cool. He's just a humble
Thank
black
you.
dude.
Hugh's a sweetheart. Like,
And then even in last season, remember the whole interaction with Ulf and Jacaerys? Like we
Yeah.
knew that Ulf is just a drunk
Yeah.
dude that has zero etiquette when it
yeah,
comes
Ulf
to
like
anything.
just grabbed Jacaerys, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Stop the fucking stop! What the fuck?" Even Hugh looked at him. I made the joke about that famous meme about like Michael B. Jordan, like somebody was talking behind him and he turned around. and
Yes!
was super
Yeah.
fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I was like, every
I
time
love it.
Ulf talks, that's Hugh. Shut the fuck
Like,
up!
come
Oh my
on,
god,
dude.
what are you doing? Stop.
No, 100%. And like that. Well,
Sorry.
and also-
I was gonna say, walk into your boss's office right now and talk crazy.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Oh,
Sorry.
100%. No,
And then
but, like,
everybody goes, I would do. It's like, yeah, I know you'd have no problem. Go do it right now.
'Cause
Right.
Everybody talks
Yeah.
online. Everybody
like,
talks online.
Yeah.
Still keeping on Damon because I know there's like some stuff like on the not on the outline that I definitely want to touch. I think that's kind of because we're still on the Damon track.
Yeah.
That's like on the same
Yeah.
parallel. Is
Mhm.
Yeah.
like the thing that blew my mind this episode, even though it's like they've kind of like made this like kind of a broken record at this point in the show, is the scene with Damon Rhaenyra in the bed when Damon is talking about like trying to get like Rhaenyra to basically like snap out of it and
Oh.
like take King's
Mhm.
Landing, and then he references once again A Song of Ice and Fire. But even before that, sorry, I'm moving around the scene a little bit, is him misinterpreting what Bela says, because I don't know if Bela is lying to Damon and Rhaenyra, because I watched the scene 3 times, obviously, because I edited it and then watched it again. Because he says, like, Bela told me that, like, Sheep Stealer is at the Battle of Gulp, but he doesn't say, like, Rhaena was on it, because obviously because he says the line of, like, the Greens got another dragon. So
I
it's
don't-
like, I don't know if Bela's lying to, like,
I
protect
don't
Rhaena.
think she knows. I don't think she knows.
I think, I think.
No one knows. The only one that knew
But
was
didn't she-
Jacaerys, and Jacaerys.
Am I,
Yeah.
am I
Yeah.
mistaken?
Jace is the only one who
I'm
knew.
confused. Rhaena noticed Bela, not Bela.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, didn't Jason? No,
Jace was the
Rhaena,
only one that knew
okay.
because he screamed her name. He screamed
Yeah.
her name. Rhaena.
Jace noticed that Rhaena
but
was there.
Bela didn't know.
Bela was running from Sheep Stealer the whole time. What the fuck? Like, yeah. So she didn't know
Yeah.
what the hell. She didn't
The
know
whole
what was
time,
going
yeah.
on. Okay. Yeah. I didn't. Think,
And
I
yeah.
feel like something like that.
But also,
I feel,
even
oh, go
yeah.
ahead. Sorry. Go,
I was
go-
gonna say, even in the opening of the episode, I think it would have been silly if she knew that was her sister, that she was acting so nonchalant on that beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would think the character would be freaking the fuck out.
I was getting ready to
So-
say from a narrative standpoint, if it had been pointed out that she knew who that was, the next episode would have involved a lot of moments of her going like,
Self-reflecting.
yeah, I don't know who that
What do
could
I
have
do?
been.
What do
Oh,
I
shit.
do?
Yeah,
It's my
yeah,
sister.
for sure.
It's my sister.
Yeah.
So like, but not
Yeah.
character was not doing that at all. She was more
Yeah.
busy flirting with Alan. The body ain't even cold.
Yeah, you noticed
I'm-
that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yes.
open fist. Yeah, I noticed
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
so
exactly.
But it's Oaken Fist, so I forgive her. It's Oaken Fist. It's my favorite.
So here's
I
the
get it.
question. So when we were watching the episode,
Mhm.
and I think Josh and Ryan and Hereth can remember this, I was like thinking about it from when he walks in and he sees Ulf and he sees Hugh. Like both Ulf and Hugh are around this, or are they a little bit younger? They're younger than Damon, correct? Familial wise?
No, I think
No.
they're older.
It
Well,
would be older.
Hugh is Sarah's son,
Son, yes.
so they'd be
Yes.
cousins, right?
That's
Yes,
Jaehaerys's daughter that's been kind of self-exiled and then exiled. Like she was.
I
from
imagine
Oklahoma.
Hugh's a little bit younger than Damon, maybe, but I feel like they're pretty close in age.
They're
at
pretty
that
close,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah,
their
they all,
40s,
like,
late
that-
40s. Yeah,
Like that whole kind of vibe was like the older cousin coming in and being like, "You dumb motherfuckers."
yeah.
You dumb motherfuckers. You pissed off grandma again, and now I
Again.
gotta deal with it.
Pretty much.
But like, here's the other thing though, with her going back to the original question, Damon in season 1 gets
Bless
a
you.
message from the one representative of the Targaryens, and he beats the holy hell out of him. And obviously Simon Strong, and he's built that rapport, but like, does this show growth in Damon's character, or is it just the circumstance?
I think it's just a different situation because, like, with
I
Drift-
agree.
with the Stepstones, there was like a direct reason why he acted. He was crashing out because
Yes, he was getting his ass
Viser-
kicked.
And I like how they did it in the show, but I almost wish that we had read the letter before he did that, because I think a lot, like especially in reactions and stuff, a lot of people didn't pick up why he did that. And so when you read the letter itself, Viserys, even though he probably most likely didn't mean it as a backhanded kind of thing, it was basically the older brother and the king coming in to rescue the little brother for his fuck up.
Yep.
And Daemon was like, you know what? I need to hit somebody. Like, that's what.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that noise? Oh, you're good. I didn't hear. I don't know what that was. Sorry. In this situation, I don't think it really has much. It's just like a really serious situation where Jacaerys had died and Simon was just delivering the news. I don't think it had anything. Like, Daemon's not going to hit somebody every time he gets bad news. Like, I don't think he's that kind of person.
Wait, is that what people think was going to happen every time he's delivered news? I'm confused.
Well, JJ, you're underestimating the average of you.
I mean, as I joked about on your Twitter post, you mean like Minecraft parkour with fucking 5-minute explanations. Like, all right, guys, this is what's happening in the episode.
I mean, JJ,
my name is Toph, and I invented metal. This
is gonna turn into a Netflix Avatar shitting fest, bro. Like,
I haven't watched it. Don't want to.
I saw the first season, and then I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with that.
I didn't even have that many problems with the first season, but after seeing clips of season
either.
2, I was like, nope.
I was like, this is so bland.
It's Netflix made by Grok. It's show made by Grok.
I pulled a House of the Dragon where I was like, I'm gonna separate the original source material for what I'm seeing. Maybe there will be something. And I got to the ending of season 1, and I was like, it was fine, derogatory. Like, I was like it was fine. Then I saw the clips from season 2. I was like, fuck no, I'm not renewing my Netflix subscription. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll just rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. No.
I tried signing in. I used my parents. It asked for a code. I was
That's
like,
what you do.
That's a sign. That's a sign that I should not be watching that, because I'm not going to ask a code for Avatar.
I'm not paying to watch that, and I'm not condoning piracy. But no,
I was crying when you tweeted after you posted that scene. I'm tough and all that. I'm like, get this fuck shit off my timeline.
You know what, JJ? I meant that with every fiber of my being.
I
too.
knew
I
was in tears. I was laughing so hard.
Toph meets Kiyoshi, and she metal bends after her mom kidnapped her. I was like, we're just throwing shit at the wall, aren't we? Yeah. Go yourself.
Like, what do they type into like fucking Grok or whatever AI bot? They're just like, need to explain this in anime terms. They need to explain their entire character arc.
Yeah, unironically.
Wild,
and the idea.
wild.
Sorry, I don't want to get off track. I was talking about something else. What was I talking about? I forgot. I completely.
Daemon punching
Daemon,
people every single time he sees gets bad.
Yeah, like Daemon's not gonna hit somebody every single time he gets bad news.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
silly
how
to assume. Yeah.
And I said, that's what it was. That's what it kicked off. I was like, JJ, you underestimate people's ability to understand how stuff works, because it took people literally until Corlys acknowledged that Alan was his son. It took people like 7 episodes to realize that Alan was supposed to be Corlys's illegitimate son.
Like, if he didn't,
Even as somebody who read the books, I was like, it's pretty obvious this is his illegitimate.
It's his son.
It's his son. Who is that? Is that like just like a cool first mate? I guess one would say, yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure.
And you know what's funny?
And
you know what's funny? Like, even Eustace is like, oh yeah, Laenor's sons, Alan and Adam. Like, we know what you're doing. It's not his sons.
Eustace isn't an idiot. He's like, his son.
Exactly.
Other sources pointing to another direction, but anyway, that's basically what Septon Eustace does. He's like, it's interesting how this happened. So anyway,
you cannot have a gay man in Westeros. You have to imply that he was having children. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, the moment that you see that Alan's like razoring his head from the silver hair, like, how did you not notice that? Like, that's like the first indicator.
I forgot about that. You're right.
That was the moment.
Silver.
You know what the moment was for me, where I was like, surely this is the moment where people know. It's when Alan and Adam are talking, and Adam is like, you need to start like getting yourself involved more, because like Corlys is starting to like,
I believe it's the same scene. I think it's the same scene.
He said he owes you. He owes us. I was like, what possible thing could he
owe
be
you.
referring to other than, yeah, he's a deadbeat dad who ain't been around? That's totally what he owes us.
But is it? I might have forgotten. Was it implied that he was quote unquote providing for them, but like not been a father to them?
You know what's
I
funny?
think that was
Wait,
until season 3.
Are you telling me there's child support in Westeros?
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
Does Corlys show up with like his like lost treasure, being like, "Man, sons, I've been fucking you over, but you can have this like cool thing I found."
funnily enough, that's kind of something I noticed. We didn't talk about it much in the first episode discussion. When he said, like, I did try to provide, I was like, I don't remember that ever really being like, it might have been like, maybe they could explain it back if they mean to retcon it. It's not necessarily impossible to do.
But I'll add something to that. But finish your statement.
But the vibe I got when Alan was talking about it was like, dude, I was like selling fish for like rent, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't take care of me. Like,
Yeah, let me. That's
please,
completely recontextualized on the beach.
yeah.
Because
Yes.
he tells them, "I got nothing to give you anymore. All I have is name." And what did Alan respond with? That's more.
That's all that
More than a
matters.
mountain
to
of
me
gold.
than a mountain of gold. So even if Corlys was giving them or provide at least food or some amenities,
Yeah.
I don't think they cared because their father ignored them. And what did he say to Bela? I think it's one of the best lines in the series. I think I wrote it down. We're not mere memories. Like
I missed JJ. I missed all of that. Could you say that again?
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry.
apologize. When Bela and Alan are on the beach
Uh-huh.
and they're talking, I'm sorry. Alan says one of the best lines because they're talking about how much he cared, like she knows who they are, and he says, "We were not memories to be forgotten."
Okay, yeah, I do remember that.
So
Yeah,
I
great line.
love that line so much, and one of the better lines on that beach, and of course the book accurate one. Like, if this be victory, I pray and
Yes,
never see
yes.
another.
Never see
Oh,
another.
Yes.
Bela also has.
I almost did a cartwheel.
Bela also has like a really sweet ability of like accidentally dissing him
She
without
does.
actually clearly meaning to do so.
I
'Cause when
agree.
she was like,
I
she was because people were like, that was kind of fucked up. I was like, she didn't mean it. She totally didn't mean it. She was trying
Not
to
in
comfort,
malicious
bro.
way. Not malicious
She was
way.
like,
Yeah.
she was like, he loved my grandmother so much, and I think that's why he didn't
Ignored you.
acknowledge you." And Alan was just kind of like, I guess.
I mean, I don't say this in
Yeah,
a
I guess.
derogatory way, but it's like an autistic person like trying to explain like a family's life after like they think they're dead.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good
I
reference.
empathize with her because I
That's
was like, I was like, she was being so sweet to him in that moment. She just didn't
Yes.
realize. Like,
That's hilarious.
Yes.
I'm
Well,
And
sorry,
she was
my
not
grandfather
malicious.
ignored you. He was very in love with my biological grandmother.
Like, sorry,
People he
buddy.
did pay attention to, like, hey, he was great. Like,
Yeah.
But you know,
Alan's like, I only saw the side of him that didn't pay my mom child support.
so I'll
The
take your word
fondest
for it.
counts.
you know what Alan should have said? Like, well, he apparently loved her so much, he was sneaking around.
Yeah.
But
How much did he love her,
that's
Bela? You know, how many other me's are out there on the ship?
What's Marilda Hole up to nowadays? Is she still around? Is
I
she
think
gonna
the
pull up?
implication is that she's dead by now, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think
think
the
so.
implication is, yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think they would have
Wait,
shown her in
wait.
season 2.
Lanor's
the-
lover, please.
Yeah, because in the books, and we can say this because the
Mhm.
new dynamic has been established, so it's not really a spoiler. But like,
No, it's
I
different.
know
yeah.
in the books they were like Marilda, like it was clear that the two boys, because like I think they made Adam have black hair, but in the books, Alan and Adam were both like undeniably Valyrian, and so
Yeah.
people were kind of like, who's your dad? Like, who's your dad? And Marilda like kept her mouth, like she was like, I'm
Mhm.
not telling y'all shit. And it was only until
Right.
that moment, that opportunity presented us that she was like, yep, yeah, he's Lanor's, yeah.
Lanor's boys.
I feel like Corlys probably met her and was like, hey, I need you to
You gotta come. Can I have you do a thing?
Rainey's will set this whole fucking island on fire. I need you to like it's
And you know what? People using that little scene from season 2 about Rhaenys approaching Alan, like, oh, like when she caresses his face and like, oh, this is how you treat your husband's affair children, Cat Stark. I'm like, yeah, all of
Oh,
your
man.
fucking
Oh my
they
better.
wielded
God.
back to her. Oh my
Of course they fucking
God.
and you know what? Like
Of course they did. Who am I kidding?
If Corlys Velaryon brought those boys and put them at Rhaenys' dinner table next to her children, they would be Dracarys.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
not have gone well.
I'm
Different
so tired. I'm so
conversation there.
tired. But they were trying to have it. Like, oh, this is how you, when she's caressing his face, oh, she's nice to him. That's what Cat Stark should have been nice to her husband's affair child that he put on a table next to her.
I mean,
Please. Anyway, I diverged.
I mean that. To be honest with that whole, I mean, if Ned would have told the truth, then none of that would have been an issue.
He could legally couldn't though.
It was
that's true.
It's a really, really sensitive situation. It's one of the rare instances where I totally understand why Ned was like, "Don't ask me about Jon, please," and I totally understand why Kat was pissed, because it's like, what do you like? Go ahead, please. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. There's usually a Targaryen flag. There's usually a Targaryen flag that he rips apart because he's team.
I remember those.
Right.
He's a Baratheon. Is he a Baratheon?
I'll
kill every Targaryen I get my hands on.
Any dead dragon is a good dragon.
I'm glad you brought. Exactly. And I'm glad you brought up Robert Baratheon because that's where I was going. Ned Stark witnessed Robert Baratheon is capable of with the children of Rhaegar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck do you think he's going to do to Jon Snow, to Myrcella, to Tommen, to Joffrey? He paid the price for all of his children. He paid the price by the lack of trust by his wife and the contention in his marriage for a very long time. He paid the price for protecting Cersei's children in a moment. Like, I'm telling you, like, he knew exactly what was going to happen to Jon Snow and to Cat if she knew. So he cannot say the secret. And by the time everybody got old, what was the point? What is the point?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. But
his only fault was putting Jon Snow at the table with Cat and her children. That was his only fault. He should have put him away.
And it is heartbreaking too, and not to get off of House of the Dragon itself.
I'm sorry,
This is a really good conversation. We should do more A Song of Ice and Fire discussions.
Yeah.
But
yes, we should.
But it's really heartbreaking that, like, I think one of Kat's POV chapters, she had said that the one time she did ask about Jon's parentage because she wanted to understand.
Shut up.
She said that was the only time I was scared of Ned. He not only did he say I don't want to talk about it, she was scared of him after he said it, which is like, that's not who Ned is, and it's not, and that made, like, Ned had to become in a moment somebody that he never would have shown to any of his loved ones, and that makes me sad too. I remember my heart broke when I read that because I was like, it's not even Ned's POV, but if Ned had explained this from his POV, he would have been just as heartbroken. Like, I had to yell it, and I felt
if
terrible.
it was from Ned's POV, it would have been redacted.
He would have been like, to keep her from the truth, I had to get scary, and I'll regret that till the day I die. He'll probably say something like, I wish I had never been down in the Tower of Joy to find out this shit, like, because I never would have done this to her.
Yeah, that applies to all of his friends, like even with Robert Baratheon. Like, who's that girl you're with? Oh, Wyla.
And JJ, to go off of what you were saying of why that shaped how Ned is with the children and stuff. I think the key moment that made him the key moment that stuck with him isn't necessarily the years after where he's like, I'm going to kill every Targaryen I get my hands off. I think what really stuck with Ned was that moment where, like, Tywin and the Lannisters present the bodies, and Robert's
that's what I'm
just
saying.
Like, and Robert's just like, shit happens. And Ned's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, are you kidding me? He's like, well, they're Targaryen. We can't. He's like, no, this isn't they had their first big split. They almost stopped being friends after that. Yeah, like,
the thing is, like, there's a way to deal with Elia and the children in a way that wasn't as monstrous as it happened. Mm-hmm. I understand putting the royal family to sword after you usurp them. I mean, we have historical precedents of that. Literally, the Romanovs. Hello. Like, I get that, but it was the way that they died. That's what stuck with Ned. So that told him everything he needed to know about what Robert would do had he known. So it's not the fucking same as Rhaenys being nice to Corlys's bastards because she has no children left. They're all dead. So there's nothing to pass down to. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. Like, don't speak bad on Cat or Rhaenys. Two different women, two different circumstances, two different everything. So I hated that comparison. So. But
100%.
To get back on House of the Dragon. Sorry.
Getting back on the House of the Dragon. Let's jump to the final like 30 minutes, because my God, was that good. Obviously, Rhaenyra takes charge. She says, "Fuck this. I'm done with talking. We're going." And the shots, magical, great. But interesting thing here, how none of us thought that Otto Hightower was in the Red Keep the entire time is beyond.
That was a good twist. That was a great twist.
And
I mean, you see him briefly at the end of season 2.
Well, yeah, I was
in
gonna
the
get
cell.
yeah.
No,
Can I point
Char's
out?
right.
Yeah, can I
Char,
point
go
out what I
ahead.
noticed today? So when I was making the thumbnail, I was going through posters, and I originally at one point I switched from Allison to Otto, and I was grabbing character posters, and I was like, well, season 1 doesn't work. And I got to the season 2 poster, and if you look at the season 2 poster again, it's Laris Armstrong in front of a table, and then it's Otto directly behind him, like directly, like almost like he's in a cage, but it's a table, and he's like putting his hands down. I'm like, these motherfuckers like foreshadowed it in the poster.
Yeah, I
Last
see it.
season.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because it's like
That's actually a
why
pretty
did
good observation.
Laris was 3 to 4 steps ahead of everyone. He was
That's
like,
the clubfoot.
"Yo, this motherfucker, like, I gotta get him out. Like he's out. I gotta use him as a bargaining chip." And it's like, it's so interesting that the guy goes, "Oh, a gift from Lord Strong to Daemon, who has hated Otto Hightower since the very beginning."
Oh, it's a dark
so now you have
enemy.
to think, like, what's Laris's angle? Like, what was the purpose of
What
giving
is
him
it?
this gift?
I made
What
a
is
joke. I made a joke on Twitter that Laris is basically like the best Crusader Kings player like ever.
Oh, he's min-maxing to the highest degree.
Bro's
He's
playing.
doing
on, like,
what? He's doing what?
Yeah, bro is the best Crusader Kings player ever, where he's literally playing on ghost mode, where he's not playing a single person. He's going around and changing characters and going like, okay, I'm gonna send the army here, and then I'm gonna play the army that's defending against that army, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna have the lord of the other army sleep with the wife of the other army. It's like you're just having fun on debug mode, where it's like, I'm just doing whatever.
Have you guys seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Anybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great show.
That's exactly what he's doing. That episode where Mac is playing both sides. See, I'm
Yes.
smart. I'm
Yes.
playing both sides.
Yep.
Yes,
Think
100%.
of Laris as Peter Baelish or Varys.
I was gonna say, like, a Littlefinger.
I think he's a better version. I think he's better than Littlefinger.
But here's the deal. I
Better in
made a
what
whole
way?
essay video on this. They are kind of the same, all three of them, but essentially different outcomes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Peter Baelish is out for himself only. Varys supposedly is doing all the bad shit for the good of the realm, like Machiavellian style, ends justifying the means type of thing. And George R. R. Martin has said that people, I think, prescribe him as a villain a little too much, that he's a highly misunderstood character. I'm going to take George's words to be like, he might not be all malevolent. There's some benevolence there as well, for the good of the realm type of shit. Laris Strong is the most fascinating one because there is no end goal. He's literally doing it for the fun, for the game.
Yeah.
Let me just.
It's all for the love of the
see what
game.
happens. That's it. Love of the game. Like, let me throw shit in the sky, and where it lands, we shall see. He's doing it for fun. That's how I interpreted the character, at least in Fire and Blood. I don't know what the outcome here is going to be in House of the Dragon, because obviously they're making changes. But in Fire and Blood, he's absolutely giggles, and I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Because even by the end, you don't know where he stands. You just don't know.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's what makes him so fascinating. My personally favorite character, one of my favorite characters in Fire and Blood. You literally have Oakenfist and like Laris Strong next to each other. I absolutely love those characters.
For sure.
So I'm very excited to see the direction they take with him at the end.
Yeah, all the events in the Red Keep in this episode have been fucking crazy. What do you guys think about like
Phenomenal.
Jasper Wild, like the original Jasper Wild's interaction with Alicent? Like that was
I didn't put. I didn't.
completely original thing.
I didn't.
It seems to be a weird thing or a weird trail that the show's going on with the first
You mean a
episode.
trope?
No, like a trail of Aemond kissing Alicent, and now Alicent is having to deal with Jasper, and then Jasper knowing about Kristen. So I'm like, why is Alicent getting the short end of the stick with their own people? Like it's crazy.
Because they
I do think it's a. Hold on. It's a sensitive one. I want to make sure that we're not
Yes.
saying crazy shit right now. I just want to make sure that we're not saying some insane shit. I don't think it's fair to conflate the incestual moment between Aemond and Alicent in the same realm as whatever was happening with Jasper Wild.
No.
I think that was a
I'm
very
just saying that like there's always like some
psychological,
like some stuff always happening to her. I'm like, can you give her a break? Like seriously.
True.
Like especially
Yeah,
this
I'm
episode, they
very-
threw her
It
through
has
the
been
ringer.
delegated a lot.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out one
Go
thing
ahead.
regarding the attempted rape. I don't think it was necessary.
100%.
And I'm gonna
Nope.
let me.
Nope.
So, here's my stance on rape in media in general. I don't think it's 90% of the time. I don't think it's done in the right way. There is no right way. I want to make sure. I don't know how to word this properly. Do I think media, books, and shows and movies should include sensitive things? Yes. It just depends how it's framed and how it's filmed and what does it serve. That's the main question. What does this moment serve? Who does it serve? Does it serve Alicent in any capacity here? No. That moment was serving to arrest Jasper Wild, to put him in his cell. It's an egregious crime enough to evoke jail cell. So it's a moment for him in some ways. They couldn't have done something else, that he committed a crime or tried to maybe kidnap her, like grab her and like run with her or something. Like, hey, you are kidnapping the queen. But instead they had to resort to sexual violence in order to put him in prison, essentially. Because that scene had nothing to do with Alicent, and that's why it shouldn't be there.
Correct.
And I am really tired of, like, I get it. It's a medieval world. It's a violent world. We get that. And I understand what they're trying to say. It doesn't matter your station. You can be the queen. You are still in constant danger. I get that. I totally understand that. Why not off-screen these things? Why not imply it? Why are you showing it? And the reason you're showing it is because that you could put Jasper in jail. To me, it was unnecessary. Was it as gratuitous as people made it out? No, obviously the rape did not take place. Orval came in clutch, thankfully, thank God.
Yeah.
So the whole moment was, to me, completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
And he implied affair with Kristen Cole, essentially calling her a whore and tried to rape her.
Yeah,
So it was like,
there was stuff
It
there
was-
that could have just been not put on screen.
as much as I enjoyed that episode, I don't think that was necessary, because I think
I didn't
Alicent
think
has
so
been
either.
victimized. Char, you're right. She has been victimized more than she, like, the character, in the narrative needs to.
Or just in the season already. Like
And to
It's a lot.
me, it's like
It's a lot.
It's like you already throw in the death of her father at the very end of the episode. It's like it was like, I get they're trying to push her down the fucking pathway of, like, I know obviously, like, Luke was saying, oh, she's gonna go become book Alice. I don't think she's gonna go that fucking far. I think it's gonna be somewhere
I
in
don't think
between.
she's gonna.
I think it's gonna be somewhere
that,
between
but-
where it's like
But hold
show
on.
where she is now in the book. But it's like, to me, it's like, why did you put that in there? Because it's like you already have her fucking through the ringer. You don't need this extra unnecessary piece of the puzzle.
You are implying that she's going to give two fucks about Otto dying. Let's make that clear. We don't know that. It's a shock on her face because she's been captured. Rhaenyra's on the throne. What the fuck is going to happen to me? More importantly, what the fuck is going to happen to my daughter and to my granddaughter?
That's my question. And I know you've seen the next two episodes, so I don't want you to straight up.
Mhm.
What the fuck is this gnat in here? Sorry. ADHD.
That's funny.
So I'm not asking you to, like,
No,
spoil it or anything.
I
but,
understand.
Like,
No.
I'm just I guess, like, I'm speaking from like a statement. You don't need to comment on this, or at least comment in, like, a
Understood.
direct response. I just
I got
like,
you.
and JJ, we talked about this earlier. I don't know. Don't get mad at me, Twitter. I don't know why right now I'm supposed to give a fuck
Sorry.
about Rhaenyra and Alicent's. Like, I don't know why.
They did.
And
They
it has
really.
and to be clear, sorry, Luke.
No,
to
go
be
ahead.
clear, I have gotten over. This is literally like word for what I've said to JJ earlier. But like, I've already gotten over the fact that they are deviating from the books. I have already separated that from my mind. So anytime somebody goes like,
Same.
"Well, you're just like," no, I'm actually not. Like, I have enjoyed this show even with the deviation from the books. I'm not a book purist in that sense.
The cat.
Well, I mean, but you can't be a book purist because you can't be a book purist at that point because of how different it is. Like,
Totally different.
Well,
like if
also
we're talking
it's
about like with what happens, with what occurs with Rhaenyra and Alicent and Otto and Jasper Wilde, like
to me,
we're also forgetting about Gwaine Hightower and Tywin Lannister. That's in the books. Like, Gwaine Hightower is second in command of the City Watch,
yeah,
and Tywin Lannister's the Master of Coin. And so in the show, you see that Larys Strong is in charge of all the coin of the capital. In the book, Tywin Lannister is, which is like what happens with like him getting tortured. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I thought that Larry Strong was Master of Whispers.
In the show, and then because in the book, Tywin Lannister is in charge of the coin because he's the Master of Coin.
Oh,
But Larys
Well,
Strong was like
I
he
missed something. I'm
froze
sorry.
the
What-
money for the capital.
He was talking. Char, bring that back again. What were you
Oh, I
saying?
was talking
I'm
about
sorry, I had to walk away for a second. What
with
happened?
like being like a book purist with the show. I was talking about how Tywin Lannister is the Master of Coin in the book, and the reason why he gets tortured is because of him like hiding all the coin from Rhaenyra. And but in the show, Larys is responsible for stopping all the coin from being used in the capital. So you can't be purist of the book with how different each person's role is in the
and
show.
I also was
Yeah,
gonna extend that to like, sorry not to like interrupt you, Josh, but
You're
like
good.
I was gonna say this because like when Char was going down the topic originally, it's like I think I treat House of the Dragon no different than any other adaptation. Like I immediately throw like the main source book away, and I'm like, these are two separate mediums. We can have like these conversations where we can compare and contrast them, but like I can't, you can't like go into the woods of like and like be like, oh, it was like this and this. Like it's like they're very different fucking mediums, especially with Fire and Blood being a historical textbook.
I'm sorry, Hereth. Yes,
I was gonna say,
can.
except Avatar.
I'm sorry. I'm push back. I'm gonna have to push back on that one. Even George R. R. Martin has disavowed the series as not being its own, and we know it's Nettles and Maelor. You know. this.
Yeah.
So I
Hey,
think
hey,
it should
JJ, you're
be
JJ,
some accuracy.
JJ,
You are taking.
JJ, I'm sorry, you were breaking up really badly. I
Can you
couldn't hear. You're breaking up really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, you're
no, I'm
breaking
just
up
saying,
here.
like,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Probably my Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Can you
you're
hear me
good.
now?
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Test.
Yeah, you're good
Okay,
now. Yeah,
all
you're
right,
good
good.
now.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna push back on Hereth's comments that every time they adapt a new IP, they're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to push back on that. Even George Martin has said this is no longer my thing. He has said that. I know that it's because of probably most likely Maelor and Nettles.
Yeah.
Those are important characters in Fire and Blood. They just are. Them being excluded, it's a big deal. It's probably why he's separated from the
Yeah.
series. Also, de-aging Alicent down to Rhaenyra's best friend, not her evil stepmother, quote unquote. That's also a huge change because it's a history book, dates and births, and number of children, locations, numbers. Those things
Yeah.
are historical.
Yeah.
Fuck, cool. Did Alicent have an affair with Kristen Cole? You can throw that in there. None would be the wiser.
Yeah.
She probably did. Who the fuck knows? Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. But what Josh is saying, like separating the two, divorcing the two, is the only way you can enjoy House of the Dragon. Otherwise, all of us screaming into the fucking void every single stream. Oh, they did this differently. They did this differently. Where does that lead us?
Yeah.
What is that conversation then? So it goes nowhere. And again, to what Josh was trying to say is Alicent and Rhaenyra in the show, in House of the Dragon, not Fire and Blood. Right?
Right.
The relationship is way too shallow
Yeah.
for what they're trying to portray.
Mhm.
So like when they're looking at each other, like in the throne room, like I understand Olivia Cook were doing an interview and they're explaining everything that was happening. And I'm like, that's great. I believe you. I believe that's what was written. None of that translates because when you look back at the history of Alice and what she's been doing to Rhaenyra, their whole, since she got married to Viserys, none of it justifies this deep friendship to the
Yeah.
point where Daemon and Mysaria, which was one of my favorite conversations the whole episode. That was probably one of the best moments in my opinion. I loved it so much. They're
Yeah.
like, what is this bond that they have? Even they are confused because audience is confused. Two of them are confused. Unless they have psychological, psychosexual thing going on, write it to me. Show me. I am
Yeah.
tired of being told these women love each other on some weird psychological level, that there's a deeper bond there. Show me. I am
Yeah.
begging you to show me. I'm tired of it being told either by the showrunner or by the actors behind the scenes. I think that's
I'm
what you
not-
were trying
yeah,
to say, Josh.
and I think
And it's a
that-
never-ending
so-
battle.
Yeah, no, and I got distracted, which is why. Thank you for picking up much of what I was gonna say, but that's kind of.
I
the
knew where you're
crux of
going.
what-
We are in
Yeah,
agreement.
we are a dyad, JJ. We have
we really are.
Yeah, I can disconnect and
JJ.
she'll reconnect and she'll no, for sure. But that's pretty much the crux of what my issue was. It has nothing to do with my my opinions on like, oh, they should have stayed true to the books and da. I'm over that completely. It
I'm
has
over it
nothing to
too.
do with any of that. So when I say, I don't know, I don't, it doesn't feel earned to me. I don't know, like I don't know, like
That's
Emma-
the word. Thank you.
Emma Darcy and Olivia Cook, fantastic performances. I have no issue.
Always.
Like I have my opinions about the meeting for like in like a sept and Rhaenyra breaking in on some Mission Impossible shit, but like the acting itself, like I don't have a problem with it. Like I'll sit back and watch them cook. No pun intended. But
Nice.
when you ask me like, is this the most well written? No, not
No.
really. I don't know why the fuck they're even like within the confines of the show. I don't know why the fuck they're even still like. Why? What?
A childhood friendship that ended and nothing has been done about it since. They've had one dinner together. That's it.
Somebody said like you don't.
And at that dinner,
Go ahead. No, please. I'm sorry.
At that dinner, when they were adults, that was the one time Allison is like, "You are the queen, Rhaenyra." What was the next fucking thing she did? The next day, put her own son on the throne, and I'm supposed to believe that there's this deep bond
hold on,
between them.
Hold on,
The-
JJ. She heard Viserys whisper to himself,
Her drugged out husband.
high on morphine, that he didn't even explicitly say, Allison, I have information that will lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton. Yeah, no, like he said the conqueror's dream. It is written. And Allison, I said this 4 fucking years ago. Allison heard what she wanted to hear. And not
Wanted to
once,
hear.
and not once, all due respect to everybody who worked on the show up to this point, not once did I hear any of the actors or the showrunners or anybody kind of point that out.
Thank
Like
you.
she heard what she wanted to hear. It was so clear. Even Aegon on the way to his own fucking coronation was like,
Thank you.
Mom, Viserys never he held to Rhaenyra. He changed his mind. And Aegon just laughed. He was like, okay. it's
What?
okay, Mom."
Also,
Like, all right, Mom.
I'm
Like,
glad you
okay.
brought that up because they actually, when Allison is dragging Helena out and trying to like get like you need to stand down like before that conversation happened, she brings it up again because Helena's like, well, what about this whole like situation with like Viserys telling you about
That's
Aegon
right.
and like
That's
and
right.
Allison's like, well, I made a mistake. I should have just ignored that. And you're just like, well, now
I
you
was
admit
laughing
that.
so hard.
I'm
busted
getting
out
mad
laughing.
all over again. I can't fucking stand it, man. And if they treated it like this is what happens when it's convoluted and all this stuff. Because
That's it. That's the word.
I don't know if they're doing this on purpose, but it's what it's conveying, and that's what my problem is. Because it's like, if all of this was a character flaw, I'd be cool with that. Like, people brought up like somebody tweeted out like what Olivia Cook was saying about like what's your what was Allison thinking when she saw Otto Hightower's head on the ground and saw Rhaenyra on the throne? And Olivia Cook gave like an insight where she was like, oh, like that's my dad. Like, I did all this, and then I'm paraphrasing the shit out of this, so like it might be missing some stuff, but like all in all, like fuck you, you killed my dad. And I was just like, I'm fine with her having that thought, but like I hope the show and like the narrative up to this point references the fact that she's a massive fucking hypocrite here.
Yeah.
Because like it doesn't feel it feels like this whole thing is that like Rhaenyra and Allison are both doing these things like by virtue of like destiny pushing them to
That's it. That's exactly right.
Rhaenyra killed Otto Hightower because she wanted to sit on the fucking throne. That's why she did it.
And also,
I know. I'm not invalidating like the feelings that Rhaenyra was going through. I thought the acting was perfect. I thought the rationale of like Daemon being like, you have to be the one to do it, and that rattling her was a really real and like I don't know why
that was one of the best moments.
And also,
I don't know
I
why
said it
people
on
were
the
complaining
reaction
about
like,
that.
yeah.
That was the. Go
like,
ahead. I'm
no,
sorry.
Josh, you heard me say this in the reaction too, because like Luke, you could literally heard like me and Luke arguing over this, like when like Daemon was like, you need to be the one to do it, and Luke was like, no, it should be Daemon. I'm like, no, it should be Rhaenyra because Otto is the one that has basically pushed this entire narrative in season 1. And I'm like, so like from a narrative standpoint, it needed to be Rhaenyra to do it because Otto is the one that has fucked her over the most.
Well,
Oh yeah, and the gall.
But also,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
now,
ahead, JJ.
one more thing, like what has been a recurring theme with Rhaenyra? Obviously, her gender being weaponized against her, right?
Right.
It's why she's locked up. It's why the throne is being denied her. It's gender based. It's weaponized against her. Then even she says it in the episode, like I have a feeble body of a woman, but mind of a king. Like she knows these things, right? So in that moment, I don't believe for one second that Daemon wouldn't take the most pleasure out of.
Sure.
yes.
Sure.
Oh, he would
A
have.
season ago, he would have been. Yeah.
And-
He would be,
Oh, yeah,
and
100%.
but it is important for him, and I think if you want to talk about Daemon's growth, Luke, it was not going to be because he read the letter in a normal way. It's going to be
It's
because
this.
he understands that Rhaenyra has to perform a very in Westeros a masculine act
Yes.
And
Yes.
in order to affirm. Again, like the gender being weaponized against her, killing a man like that, beheading him, everybody, by all standards of this run. I can't speak in context. A lot of people are very stupid or 15 and psychotic. So in context, if she need, I'm sorry.
You actually need to print that on a shirt.
I
JJ.
need
Like,
I
I'm
need
not
that
even-
like on a hat, on a mug, on a shirt, on something.
It's starting to stick. This is like becoming like a. This is like a.
I
This
swear
is
to
like a. This is like a Twitter banner level.
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody's either 15
People
or
are either
psychotic.
psychotic. 15 or
Psychotic.
psychotic. Oh,
Like nobody's watching in context because even like her crying is like
Yes.
of course she's crying. She's completely rattled. She has never murdered anybody. Everybody's confused. Oh my
Yeah.
God, Book Rhaenyra would never. How the fuck do you know? How the fuck do you know
Yeah.
she ordered? Arya's
you
death?
know?
You don't know what.
It's
how she would.
It's
react.
all
How the
secondary
fuck you know?
sources. How the fuck do you
Yes.
know? What
Yeah.
the fuck do you-
Fuck do you know?
100%. 100%.
Everybody's genuinely
Yeah.
stupid. Like even if Book Rhaenyra grabbed a sword to hack Otto, we don't know what her emotions will be in that moment, especially when you've never killed anybody.
Wait, JJ,
And
you
like,
mean to
oh,
JJ?
she
You
cried. She's so weak.
JJ, you mean to tell me that King Viserys
God.
Targaryen, the first of his name, didn't give Rhaenyra Targaryen basic sword lessons?
Did he
He
train
never-
Rhaenyra at age
He didn't-
12 to be a CIA
He didn't
spy
have the
network?
wherewithal.
You're telling me
He
there
didn't
you
have the
missed the
wherewithal
page
to
called
give-
Execution 101?
And
Wait.
I
Are
need
you,
to-
so
I-
you're
and somebody-
telling me like the King of the Andals and the First Men and the Roinar didn't teach her how to do swordplay?
and
Didn't
I
do Wii
can't-
Sports Resort swordplay.
and I can't
Okay.
and I can't take credit for
He
this
didn't-
point
He
because
didn't teach her war during usurpation.
he taught her about the
Mhm.
Song of Ice and
Sorry.
Fire, and then like you know what he did? He basically pulled
Fucked
a George.
off.
He basically did a George R.R. Martin for D&D, where he told them like in season 1, like yeah, so the show ends like this, and they were like, get there, and they were like, okay.
Okay.
but
That's
and
hilarious.
I can't take credit for this point, but I saw it on Reddit because I was like going through you know House of the Dragon has like a Team Green and Team Black
Oh,
subreddit.
God.
Why are you going to those
I
things?
love
They
it.
will,
I love watching the illness.
they
Why do you like
they will find
incels?
your grandma's middle name. They will find your grandma's middle name and dox
They'll-
you. Just so you
They'll
know.
send me a dead rat and be like, count your fucking days. I'll make a post on Team Green subreddit and they'll send me back my social security number. Like, whoa, what the
Hey,
fuck? No,
Oh, wait,
Josh,
time out.
go
denounce the
prosecute-
usurper, Rhaenyra Targaryen. Bro, these characters aren't fucking real. What are you
Josh,
talking about?
go Go denounce Rhaenyra on Team Green Reddit and put your Cash App in.
Fuck, I gotta do that right now.
Fucking do it.
They'll send me money. No, but
You're
I
gonna get
can't-
your bills paid for the month.
but I was on the House of the Dragon subreddit, which wasn't like
Mhm.
terribly Hatfields and McCoys.
Nice.
And one of the things that somebody said was they were like, the thing about this is that like even from like a real life medieval perspective, which the show and by virtue the universe of A Song of Ice and Fire is largely based off of, women executing
Men.
anybody
It's not.
just didn't fucking happen.
It does
And
not
so
happen.
Rhaenyra is a like I know we talk about like the houses of Dorne and like there are exceptions that prove the rule, to be honest with you.
But we still don't have examples even of Dorne
and even then,
princesses killing like
I'm
that.
sure there's plenty of misogynistic practices in the oh, I'm sorry.
By the way, somebody left a comment to you. Blood and cheese are about to show up to your house.
That's what
Josh.
JJ and I were laughing at when you were talking.
Pull up then. I'm in the DMV, motherfucker.
That's great. I love
I'm in
that.
Colonial Williamsburg. I got a cannon aimed at
That's
my
great.
door 24.
Amazing. Amazing.
But they were like, this is just something that this entire thing is something that doesn't happen. So why
No.
are people surprised when Rhaenyra in that moment, which by the way, she didn't even know Otto was there.
Nope,
So
that was
she's
a
like,
surprise.
what the fuck? She looked at Damon like, you gonna fill me in on this? Or like, what the fuck happened? Like, you have to kill her, by the way. No. It's like,
And there's
I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's
sorry.
also another layer that like I was thinking about it after the episode. Obviously, it's not as important as like the Rhaenyra's like characterization, everything that she's going through executing Otto. But like it made me think back too, because obviously like I know we don't really want to focus on the Alicent aspect, but like it made me think back to Otto's conversation with Alicent in season 1, like before the wedding, when Otto is like basically like bearing like the wrath of God into her with the whole like Rhaenyra will put your kids to the sword and like you to the sword and everything that you know. She'll do anything to get on the throne, and I'm like, that's kind of foreshadowing, mother-fucker.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But
That was
hold
not
on.
her kids,
Yeah,
but
that
like
was a
I
threat,
meant
but
like Otto getting.
It's not wrong in that instance. Neither is Alicent.
Yeah.
They're not wrong. Now I'm not saying that's right or more. No, it's not. But they are not wrong. They have every right to be afraid.
yeah.
Absolutely, for the
Yeah.
lives of their grandchildren and for Alicent's children.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they have to be afraid.
Otto,
and I want
Alice-
to add one more thing.
Please, yeah. Go, sorry. Go ahead.
Because you were asking earlier, what do they want from Rhaenyra? Because they're not watching this series, apparently. They're just watching episodes in vacuum. All they want Rhaenyra to do is be a feminist mouthpiece to say like girl boss lines and to aura farm through every fucking episode. They do not want this character to be an actual fucking character that exists within the context of the narrative that's given to her.
Yeah.
So that's why they're pissed off that she's crying on her way to the throne. She just beheaded a man in a crowd after never killing
So that
anybody.
was part of my question.
In an act. Correct.
That was my question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think beheading Otto, Rhaenyra had any remorse for doing that? Because I feel
Maybe
like
for 2 seconds. Maybe for 2 seconds.
like 2 seconds, and then she's
not
like,
for Otto. Not for Otto.
No,
for her own
it's for
soul.
herself.
Yeah.
that's
for
for
herself.
herself because
Correct.
because you're
think-
right.
Yeah, I
You
agree with
guys
that
are
like
right.
notion because like I feel like Rhaenyra, like when Otto first came up and before like when she was having that like whole like whisper with Daemon and then Daemon's like, you got to be the one to do it. I think there was a split second where Rhaenyra was like, this is the last kind of remnant of Viserys's rule. I can't do it. And then Otto spoke up and said like the whole like
That's a good
smug
point.
ass comment of like basically
Yeah.
like
This is somebody
misogynistic
that's
line.
been around since like before she really took the idea of being the
Yeah.
heir. Like this is somebody that's been around her entire life. Whether he was a scumbag or not, like this is somebody that has been around. There are going to be feelings about this, about having to kill the person in front of an entire court, especially when you weren't expecting or anticipating that. You know, Rhaenyra was probably thinking about. Rhaenyra was probably thinking Aemon's gonna burn out at some point during the war.
Mm-hmm.
Aegon, like that's the one I'm worried about. Helena doesn't concern me because Helena's doing her own thing. Like I'm not even gonna have to.
She wants her chickens.
Like and we'll get
And
to that. Like
butterflies.
she's I love her so much. But and so when Otto walks in and Daemon's like kind of like, hey, you're gonna have to kill him. And all the people of the court who you just released are watching you and seeing how your new reign's going to go. This is kind of part of that. I can understand why in that moment, even though she put on that, like, I'm going to King's Landing and I'm going to take the throne. In that moment, you're kind of, anybody would go, okay, so I get it perfectly. Like, perfectly. That was one of the more realistic parts.
Thank you.
The entire fucking season. Yeah.
It was. Thank you for saying that. Because again, none of these episodes exist in a vacuum. Everything is building up to something. So if
100%.
Rhaenyra felt any sort of emotional outburst, is because I just killed a man.
Yeah.
It's not about fucking Otto, because fuck Otto. I love character. I'm gonna miss the actor a lot. He is fantastic. But even people that complain like, oh, they should have given him more. Give him one more. Do you want book accurate or not?
Well,
Because in the book, Otto and Jasper are executed. Like
immediately. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Immediately.
They don't specify who does it.
And Otto predicts
exactly.
it.
That's right.
Otto basically predicts what's going to happen at the beginning of the dance in the books, where after Beesbury either gets killed or thrown in a dungeon or thrown off a balcony. Like, there were like 4 different ways he might have died.
Yep.
He goes like, what do you guys think is going to happen when Rhaenyra and Daemon get here? Like, other than Aegon, I'm gonna be the first person he kills. Like I'm gonna.
That's true.
Which is precisely why Otto, when he walks in after being in fucking the black cells,
yes,
for months, he's like, dude, get it over. I know what's gonna happen now. He assumed everyone was gone. He was like, if you're in the throne room, I get it now. I'm done.
Yeah,
it's over.
I'm cool,
100%.
And my favorite moment is when he dared to bring up Viserys, because a lot of people go, "Why is he stupid? Is he stupid?" That's not stupidity.
No.
It's a character being a fucking hypocrite. And
Yes.
I swear to God, every time a character behaves irrationally, it's they're being stupid or bad writing. No, it's being self-preserving and being a hypocrite, and just kind of jamming it one last time to her. Oh, if Viserys saw you, of course he's going to bring up her father just to hurt her even more in that moment. But I'm like,
he couldn't believe he couldn't, like, we talked about this before, but like from the very beginning, the entire reason, because people love bringing up like, well, Otto used her to be the supplanting heir for Daemon. I was like, yeah, because he hates Daemon. That has nothing to do
with Rhaenyra.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with her. And the moment Alicent became the new wife, after he pimped out his daughter to
that
Viserys,
shit went out the fucking
he
window.
was like, Aegon the Conqueror, baby, yay! Like, what if you married Rhaenyra? At first, it started off as like, what if you married Rhaenyra to Aegon? What if we did something like that? Like, would that make you more open to making Aegon the heir, or at least their children the kings after? Like
I don't know how Viserys didn't treat that as treason. That alone should have like had him fired from his job for even implying that.
Viserys, like, I, as much as I enjoyed him like walking Jason Lannister like a dog when he was like, like her loss of station. Viserys is like, what loss of station? I didn't remove her from.
Thank you.
Like, I that's one of my favorite Viserys moments. But he kind of should have similarly checked Otto like that. Like, why would you? Like, the boy just turned 2. Wait, why would you be so interested in putting them 2 together? He's only 2. Why are we worried about this right now? And so like and really the thing that sealed Otto's fate, to me, at least in Daemon already wanted him dead, but
absolutely.
In Rhaenyra's mind, I think the thing that kind of ended the entire, like, even with her peace, whatever, when she said, all the lords and knights of the 7 kingdoms bowed to me when Viserys named me his heir. And Otto basically fatefully said, stale oaths won't put you on the Iron Throne. My only regret is that you and your father were the last people to ever notice that. And it was like, oh, dude, like, that's like a bold thing. Like, I don't know why Otto didn't die right there, to be honest. Like, that's like I wouldn't have let him go back to King's Landing. You're sitting in a dungeon at bare minimum in Dragonstone. Like, that's not something that you walk away from. So the moment he walked out on into the Red Keep, with Daemon after he did his cackle and
I think Damon was happier in that moment than when his sons were born. I sort of
Yeah.
You know what's funny? That's a joke, but I also think it's a non-zero chance that it was true. He fucking
100%.
hated like
He hated
these
him.
motherfuckers hated each other. Like they probably took jabs at each other every fucking day in that small council.
So
yeah.
somebody wrote in the comments that Viserys was an awful ruler. I'm gonna have to push back against that. Viserys didn't know how to manage his family, number one,
Yes.
and manage his council. The kingdom lived fairly okay under Viserys. That's kind of the point. He was passive with his family, but he fairly kept peace for a long time. That I don't think that makes him a bad ruler.
He
A little
carried over
passive.
Jaehaerys's 50-year peace, and
Correct.
you know, and Jaehaerys's 50-year peace is modeled after Pax Romana, where it was
Yes.
like the Roman 50 years of peace. Like there has never been a. It was
period
both,
in history. Yeah.
It was both the most peaceful, broadly, of course, time in Westerosi history, and also the peak of Targaryen
Dynasty.
reverence and power. And so Viserys's job, you know, when he took that job, he was the same way we
Just
kind of give
maintain it.
Rhaenyra
Just maintain it.
the same way we give Rhaenyra grace for having that even though we have critiques about how she should be, what she should have done,
be
and
doing,
all this other stuff. We look at how Rhaenyra looks at wanting to model after Viserys's reign.
Absolutely.
And she's like, my dad wanted this. He ruled over peace. Even if there has to be war, I want to be open-handed to people who bend the knee.
And that's why she was passive for 2 seasons.
Exactly. Like I'm if I was on her council, I would have disagreed. But
Totally, 100%.
But I understand as a character why she was like that. Like, and I also understand why Daemon was frustrated enough to like yell at her over it. Like, what are you gonna do about all this? This is
The carnage,
This is good,
yeah.
this is good writing, guys. Fuck.
Yes.
Shit.
But
I was gonna make the
why aren't
joke.
they? Why aren't they all perfect? Blue check mark.
I know I was gonna make the joke of like, obviously we're not gonna do it, but like it's like the meme of like the videotype where it's like I can name like 5 worst rulers in Viserys, and like it's just like I feel like I could do that for like at least 10.
yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
go on.
everybody tries to power up. I swear to God, like nobody you have to look everything in context that it exists. Like that's why I don't like power up shit. So in a song when I go, would Prime Robert Baratheon beat Prime this one?
I don't
Who the
care
fuck
if
cares?
it's
I
a
don't
Song of
care
Ice and
anymore.
Fire,
I
Marvel,
don't care.
DC, Star Wars. I don't give a fuck. It's the most boring
Dragon
ass
Ball
conversation.
Z.
Fuck power scaling.
That's where that bullshit
It's so
power
boring.
scaling came from. Where it's like, well, he's like a 58. That like nobody fucking
No
cares.
one
bro.
cares.
Goku wins.
Who
Like
gives a fuck? Goku wins.
hype moments and aura of the show. Like it's
100%. But I feel like this
Yeah.
is a good place to ask the last question. We'll go around. Char, who is the MVP of this episode, in your opinion?
Believe it or not, maybe an unpopular opinion,
Uh-oh.
but Commander Luther Largent, Jesus, he was my MVP of this episode.
if he goes the other way, the show's over. So yeah.
No, because like this
Yeah.
isn't the first time we've seen the City Watch and the Red Keep, and we know how that happened in season 1 of Game of Thrones. Shout out Ryan. But no, when you see what happened, like, and even in the book, like I prefer the book quote of what Luther said as opposed
Thank
to
you.
like
I was gonna say. Say it.
because
It
so
felt
like
so
'cause-
out of place.
'cause he
Go
was
ahead,
like-
I'm sorry.
you know, like I got this cloak 20 years ago from Damon, and it was like we recognize
Okay.
our Commander Damon and Queen Rhaenyra, the heir to the Iron Throne.
It's like
But-
it's like Ryan Condal like popped through the screen and went, "Hey guys, season 1, episode 1. Do you remember that? Do you remember?"
You know
in
what?
the,
You know what would have been better if Sir Rickard had like called out Sir Luther and was like, "You're loyal to the blah blah blah," and then that's when he responded with that badass line. Like that would have been a good way to.
that's what I'm telling you. Like Luther Largent says probably the hardest quote in all of Fire and Blood, because as I said
I
before,
agree.
Dwayne Hightower was
I
like the
agree.
second in command to the Gold Cloaks, and he went to go sound
Yep.
the alarm to like be like, "Hey, the Blacks are here. Like we're being overrun. Like we should alert." And Luther Largent stops him, and Dwayne Hightower calls him a turncloak.
Yep.
And he says, "Damon gave me this cloak, and they're golden no matter how you turn them." I'm like,
Yeah, that's a good quote.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, you could have
10
just
out
had
of
Sir
10.
Rickard. You could have said
That-
you could have had
that-
Sir Rickard say that to him, and it would have alley-ooped that line. Like, oh fuck, dude. Like,
You know,
oh,
on
man.
that one, and I'll Have No Songs and How Brave You Died. I think top two. Like the cloak is gold, no matter how you turn it, and I'll Have No Songs. Peak.
There's tens
Yeah.
of thousands dead on your account. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was speaking to a corpse. Yeah, I'm right.
Ryan hasn't seen it, so don't use names.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ryan's like, yeah, whatever.
I'll get to it.
I will say on another on a quick note, and I wanted to bring this up during like the fish feed convo. I'm real. I understand why the Red Fork and the fish feed or the battle by the lake shore were not really hyper focused on like the gullet was, because the gullet is the big
It was
consequential.
expensive. I bet it
more
was
than
expensive as
Yeah.
fuck.
They never could have justified showing the fish feed and the gullet in like a span of 2 episodes. Like they never could have done.
That would just be overload. We're just biting off more than we could chew.
Literally,
But
you're right.
this is
You're
one of
100%
the
right.
reasons why I encourage people to read the books, because the fish feed, that battle that they're singing about, is like I think arguably the bloodiest day
Yes.
in
Yeah.
Westerosi. Not just the dance, but I think in terms of the sheer number of dead, Westerosi,
I think there was like
recorded
48,000
history.
dead.
even more so than the Battle of the Red Grass, which is like
So
Yeah,
it's
Red
noted.
Grass.
So I knew they were not going to show it because they did not cast Bloody Ben. I have not seen Benjica Blackwood casting anywhere.
About that.
I'm really upset about that. So when I saw that they're not casting Bloody Ben, I'm like, they're probably not going to show us Red Fork in the carnage
Yeah.
of that one, because it's very much noted. Bloody Ben is unhinged and menace that he is. He's weeping.
Yeah, he
You don't
threw up after the
Yeah,
battle at the
you don't
sheer
see-
number.
Correct.
Yeah.
You don't see a character like that just outward weep or throw up at the sight of the battle. So yeah, Red Fork was pretty bad. And I am upset that it's just referenced in the song and the way they're singing about it, like knowing how it all went. But
Yeah.
Char's right. I think it went a lot. You have the gullet, all that death, and then all of a sudden you have Red Fork and it's bloody as hell. I mean, we already see lions' heads on the stage.
Yeah, by
And
the
I-
way,
and I also don't know if they would have been singing about something like that after something like the way
No.
that had to have been a different version of the fish feed, because the way that they
Not-
explained it in the
Yeah.
book, I
It was
was like, I wouldn't
bloody.
have been singing about that shit. If I had survived that, that would have been some World War I Battle of Verdun shit. Like
Yeah.
I survived,
for sure.
I survived the fish feed. Oh my god.
No, it
100%.
wouldn't be like everyone
yeah.
drunkenly singing. It would be everyone just sitting there in silence, just everyone just like just drinking and like not even saying anything to each
That's
other.
it.
Yeah.
You're right. Hereth's
Yeah.
right. That's exactly how that would have
Yeah,
played
we-
out if it's been a real Red Fork. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been getting drunk, but I wouldn't have been singing. Like, I wouldn't have
Yeah,
been singing about
no.
that. Yeah,
No.
So.
Hereth, who is the MVP of this?
I mean,
of this
basic
episode?
ass bitch answer. It's got to be Rhaenyra. I'm sorry, like
That's who I
like
was
Emma
gonna say.
Darcy's like
Oh, yeah,
acting
no,
choice with like that ending and like everything that Rhaenyra went through this episode. Like there is no other choice than Rhaenyra. I like Char's like I'm gonna be different answer, but it has to be Rhaenyra.
Yeah, Emma Darcy, they are a fantastic.
Give him the
I was gonna
Emmy,
say
give him
that-
the
that-
Golden
that-
Globe,
that's my
give him
choice for
fucking
MVP.
everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's my
Ryan
choice
Newton?
because of Emma Darcy's acting. From the moment she sees Jace's body, just throughout the
To-
episode, incredible.
To
Yeah.
the end where she takes Otto's head. Like
Mhm.
And the thing that
their
blew my
performance
mind
is consistent the
Yeah.
entire time.
and I learned this through like the interviews with like Jace's actor. The shooting with like
Harry
Jace's
Polet.
body was 10 hours long, and Emma Darcy
Oh
had to
my
keep
God.
doing
Oh
it
my
take after take
God.
after take.
That's crazy.
What?
And because also
That's fucking
and also because they
crazy.
brought Jace's actor to there, they didn't tell the cast they were going to do it because they wanted to just like to get the raw performance, because they were originally going to do it with a dummy, and then they're like, no, we're going to actually bring Jace's actor to fucking get the actual performance. So like when
Yeah.
Emma's picking up Jace, it's actually the actor, and he's like having to like fucking
oh
keep
yeah,
shot, and like she's
Yeah,
like physically pounding
I did
on him.
read that Harry was the Harry was not even supposed to be there. That was supposed to be a
Yep.
dummy. So
And they
that
changed.
Bela can have a better reaction and
Yeah.
yeah.
But 10 hours, like,
Yeah.
and then he kept saying every take
That's
after the
fucking
next
crazy.
one was crazier and crazier, and it just kept progressively got better and better.
Can I
That's
also
wild.
say, like, I also say for the record, I love when Targaryens, like, whether they're green or black, like, I love when they turn on like the you dare put your hands on me. Like when Lauren, dude, I physically
love that.
cringed when Lauren went to go pick her.
I think you can see it.
I was like, my
The
dude,
last person.
you are the last person that needs to put your hands on her. I
That's
thought
on
she was
her,
gonna.
yeah.
Queen, yeah.
I thought Rhaenyra was gonna fucking hit his ass. I was like, yo, and she was like, you dare put your hands on me, and he was just like. Like, and
what
like
was he
younger
thinking? Oh
Aegon,
my God.
the younger Aegon, the elder, who when Harwin
By the way,
breaks
that
him
whole
up, and he's like,
sequence was
you dare put your or Viserys, Viserys from Game of Thrones. Where he's like, I am the dragon. I fucking love that shit. Like that's why I can't wait to see that what is it, the stage performance of the Mad King.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like I want
Oh.
to see how they use that shit. Like I want to see Aegon the Unworthy. I want to see all these fucking assholes.
Dude,
like,
I want to know what's gonna be revealed. If George R. R. Martin's gonna drop any lore nuggets in that tourney, man.
I wouldn't put it past him. I would will myself to. Oh my god! I
At least something. Give us something.
Yeah.
Give us crumbs, man. I'll
crumb.
take anything. I'll take anything.
Josh, while we're on it, who is your MVP?
Who's your MVP?
Oh gosh. So do we mean MVP? Like, here's me giving the added context. Do we mean MVP in like
Character.
the acting performance or like the character's role?
It can
or
be overall. It can be
combination?
overall. It can be overall.
Ugh. I guess I'd have to give it to Emma then. Because I was anticipating the beginning where Rhaenyra finds out that her son is dead. And even though I was hearing rumors about how great the performance was, and you're still never quite ready when you actually see it. You're like, oh my god, like this hurt. This almost hurts. Like I physically cringed when Rhaenyra walks in, and I was like, how is she gonna react to this? And she starts talking to the dead body, and I'm like, oh, ooh, she's gonna crash out. And then I was already kind of impressed by Emma's performance, but then when they put on that face at the end, I think that's what kind of captures it all together.
Yes.
When Alicent walks in, and I loved it, and I don't know if people talk about it because you only really see it in the final like 2 seconds of the episode. Emma looks scared. Rhaenyra is kind of looking at Alicent, but then in that very last moment, she kind of puts on the, and I'm like, ooh, what was that? Like, what was it? Like,
It's like
super
remorse to
serious,
guilt
like-
to I am the queen.
to like, I'm the queen now. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
dude. And I almost wish they had lingered it a little bit longer, because it's like Emma's face, their face went from like, oh my god, I'm sitting on the throne, to what the fuck am I doing? Like, what the fuck am I doing? To, okay, like, okay, all right. Yeah,
Well,
I got
no,
it.
it's like you had the same reaction after season 1.
Yeah.
It was you made kind of the same analogy in season 1.
Oh,
You're
did
like-
I? Okay, okay.
You were like, that's when I knew that it was game over, because like it's the same facial that when she turns around in season 1 and she puts on that face, it's like, ooh.
Well, like
Ooh,
I was
you can
arguing
tell.
for Emma to
And-
get the
and-
Emmy back in season 1 for episode 10.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a great one.
I'm surprised. Well, I guess I understand it a little bit in season 1, but like now,
It's like no argument.
I don't like that. I don't see how that opening scene isn't submitted to the Emmys.
Emmys.
It's like
yeah.
let Emma choose what
And you,
they wanna
and you
go
guys haven't
under.
even seen the next two.
No.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. JJ.
Well, I'm not saying anything. I'm talking performance. I'm talking about
Who-
Emma specifically.
Who was your MVP?
German Strong,
Who's this?
one of the Simon Strong sons,
Oh
just
my
for
God.
stabbing.
Oh my
men.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Father.
He gets
Father!
my MVP just for fucking stabbing Aemon one
I love
eye.
how
You
Eamon really thought they
being
were just
so
gonna. I love how
arrogant.
Eamon thought they were just gonna stand there and die.
thought they were just
Like,
gonna
did you think they were just
fold.
gonna? Like, I can
Correct.
understand thinking they're gonna be easy because they all look like losers.
I mean,
but like,
yeah, I know we're
Yeah.
getting more
Did you
into
really-
like 3 and 4, but like I
But
think that entire sequence took me out. Just like the way Aemon was like, "Draw your sword, get a
He's-
sword."
because he's a fake
The way they're
demon.
eating-
He's a
He's an
fake
idiot.
demon.
Yes, dude. Literally the entire time, I'm like, dude, Damon did this so much better.
Dude,
Especially
Aemon, I
in
love
this
Aemon, but he has
episode.
negative aura. Without Vagar, he just has
Daemon-
nothing.
It's why Damon.
Quinn the,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Quinn the GM has the best tweet about it. He's like, nothing. The amount of aura lost by getting stabbed by.
And, no, JJ, I saw your
The
video.
word-
Was it
Gormless
Gorbliss? Gorbliss?
Was it
Gormless
Gormless Sons? Yeah.
Gormless.
Gormless.
I was
Gormless,
in fucking
okay.
tears. I had to look up the word, and then in context, I was on the fucking floor. It's like the aura loss, and for that, Garamond Strong gets my MVP. of the
Amond is
episode.
chasing like. By the time they actually meet up, like Damon, I can't wait for Damon to just be like, "Oh man, you're just you're
just a little puppy.
You're just a little boy.
puppy."
Like you know that TikTok that was like you
But
trying to
that's
rage
his
bait your
nephew.
toddler cousin or nephew.
But look,
or
that's
That's
the
his
thing.
nephew.
You
like,
joke,
we forget that
Josh.
they're related really close.
Yeah.
They're he's his
Yeah, you
nephew.
joke, but I can see it in my fucking head. Like I can see the shots and everything. Like I don't want to spoil it for Ryan, but I can fucking see it. I can see the fucking shots of like you describing that.
Yeah.
How old are you, Amon? Like 14?
But also, we should not deny. But I was gonna say we should not deny the MVP to Damon. He was locked
Yeah,
in.
that's
Like
that,
the way,
that-
yeah.
no, that
the
was
way
my,
he
that was my
cleared path for
MVP.
Rhaenyra.
That's what
The
I was
fucking
gonna
was
say.
wonder when he's in
Oh,
the
I'm
King's
sorry.
Landing, like
Yeah.
the wonder,
Okay,
like when he's
so-
like taking all the
Thank
8
you,
people
yeah.
in front of fucking Rhaenyra was insane.
Oh, and when he cut and when he ended Jasper Wild, oh my god, that was so
Oh.
clean.
And the best line, she has me. When everybody's concerned about her
Yes.
safety, she has me. I will
Me.
fly with my lord
Exactly.
husband. She has me. Oh,
What's
Oh.
that famous line about Damon? One man or 60, it's still Damon Targaryen or whatever.
Targaryen.
6 man or 60, he's
Yeah.
still Daemon Targaryen.
He at one point was the most dangerous man in Westeros, where it's like, yeah,
100%.
dude, no, you don't want to fuck.
I
with this guy.
will.
It's one of those characters that you can tell George R. R. Martin loves. He just
Yeah.
loves that character so
Yeah,
much, and he
he
just
does.
screams off the
Yeah.
page how much he loves that character.
So
Yeah.
here's my thing. It's not even just his actions and stuff like that, but it's the character development that we see specifically in this in this episode. You see a lot of growth from him. And he's like, all right, because normally we talked about this earlier. Normally he would have taken Otto's head off without a second thought. But ever since getting that vision and
That's
the way he
different.
talked to and when he was talking to Rhaenyra trying to snap her out of it, I was like, this is kind of a different Daemon, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. He's finally put his ambitions behind him, and he's put the cause of the realm and his family in ahead of his self-interest. And I think that is huge for that
Mhm.
character. Not only did he completely destroy the Greens, like
Mm.
like you put Daemon and Aemon in Harrenhal and Daemon in King's Landing. I'm like, we already know. Like, I'm gonna take Daemon 9 times out of 10 because that man.
It's also
has-
like
It's not even a
it's
competition,
like
yeah.
remove
Yeah.
like you
Oh.
remove Caraxes and Vagar, Daemon fucking clears.
yeah.
Oh,
Damon.
If-
Oh,
if-
that's not
if
even
we're
a
gonna-
question.
if
I
we're
know we
going
just
to
made
do
a joke
po-
about
if we're
power
gonna do
scaling and
po-
stuff, but like yeah.
If we're going to do power scaling between the uncle and his nephew, Daemon is taking him. I'm sorry. There's
Yeah.
no debate about it. Let's be real.
That's why Aemon backed the fuck off when they started that fight
Yes,
at the
yes.
dinner, and
Season 1.
and
Yeah,
Daemon didn't even have to say anything to him. He just got in the middle and it was just like,
Well,
hey,
How you doing?
Somebody left a comment during our tangent on power scaling. Prime Hot Pipe versus beats Arthur Dane is Prime.
hey, you know what? You know what?
You
What's
know-
that? What's that meme where it's like, what the hell? Sure. Like, what the hell?
yeah.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Hot
why
Pie is
not?
used or a high. You would know this. Say
But
cheese.
I think that is a good place to leave it.
Yeah.
This was a really, really fun episode to talk
It was
about.
strong. It was a good episode. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm really
absolutely.
excited for the next one. I want to see
Same,
Rhaenyra on the throne
same.
and handle and shit.
I mean JJ does
Oh,
no
it's
balls,
gonna
so I'm
be
just
so
trusting. I'm
good.
just gonna follow her lead.
Yeah,
Do you
absolutely.
guys-
Well,
Okay, do you
wait,
guys
wait,
want to do
JJ's
You want to do predictions, and I'm gonna listen very carefully this time. Maybe take notes.
Ooh.
Oh, oh,
Okay. All
yeah.
right. I got a
Let's-
prediction. I got a prediction.
I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna take notes.
I got a prediction. I think we're gonna start seeing Rhaenyra get damaged by the throne. I think there's
Rhaenyra
gonna be consequences.
Getting
to
what?
that.
I'm sorry.
Like getting poked,
Getting
like by.
getting
I-
cut.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like Viserys.
There's a part at the end where she does kind of like adjust herself after sitting
She
down.
like
as if
puts
she
her
did
hand in
get
a
poked.
very specific spot. Like I don't want to fucking be.
Yeah, she kind of just like she
In-
slightly moves after she sits down a little bit. So it's like
But actual throne. The throne is made of sharp swords. You kind of sit on it weirdly. It's gonna cut you, whether you are Jesus, Mother Teresa, or Satan or Hitler. It's cutting you.
What did Robert
sorry.
Robert Baratheon say in the history and lore thing?
I retweeted that. I saw it. That was great.
Of all people, Robert Baratheon
Of all
gave her
fucking
grace,
people.
where he was like, they say that she cut herself, proof that the Iron Throne had spurned her. It's a chair made of sharp blades. She probably gripped the fucking thing too tight. And it was like, yeah. Robert's if nothing else, a very pragmatic man. Like,
But that's what poetry is for. That's what histories are for, to embellish certain things. Like if a king is really shitty, you can be like, yes, he was such a bad king. Even his chair rejected him. Like you kind of like build this romanticized version of whatever that monarchy is in time. It makes sense. But like in context, like if she gets cut on a chair and you see it, it's probably because she fucking gripped it. It's a chair made of swords.
100%.
yeah,
All right.
sacrificed
making
two
my
sons
notes.
for it.
That's
Okay,
it. I was waiting for that.
so-
Yep.
Yeah. So, Josh, what was your prediction?
Well, I actually don't know what I can say because I'm excited. Sorry, I was looking at something else. I am excited for the day-to-days of Rhaenyra's. Wait, predictions? Fuck.
You want me to come back to you?
Yeah, come back to me, please. Yeah.
I'm gonna write
Ryan.
day-to-day Rhaenyra. Just
Ooh.
Well, I think Ryan. I think we
I'm
should
gonna
have
be
started.
boring because I can't think of anything. Like I'm not.
We
like,
should
I
have
don't know if
started
I'm
with
at,
Ryan. Ryan has the most interesting things
Yeah, we
to
should
say.
have started with Ryan.
Pass. No, yeah. I have nothing. I am not the person to be
I'm not to
doing
be an
that.
asshole, but I'm gonna vote for Charlie Johnson in the corner right there.
Yeah, Char, go.
Oh, my prediction?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we're probably gonna get Battle of the Honeywine. That's probably my easiest guess.
Really?
I think we're gonna get Honeywine.
Honey wine Char.
Which one was that? Oh, I remember now. I remember that.
I think it's. I think it's. I
Really?
think
You
it's.
think
I
that's
think.
gonna
I think
come
it's.
now?
I think it's a
I
four
think
thing.
that's
Four or
four.
five.
I
Four.
think that's four.
Okay.
4 or 5. At
I have a
least.
feeling it's gonna be the next
Hereth
episode.
says episode 4.
It's a pretty major moment for certain kids.
Look, okay. I also would like to say
just-
on the record, without go, I'm not. I don't want Ryan to go back to my predictions episode. But when I outlined the season, so far I've been on the fucking money for everything I said. Like, oh, this is happening this episode. This is happening this episode. I've been on the money, so I'm saying fucking 4 or 5.
Damn.
Well,
Hereth,
confident.
I'll make a note of that.
Hereth, predict the next season for me. I'm trying to.
Okay, let me
to
pull out.
Hereth,
Let me pull out.
Hereth,
Let me pull out Rise of the
Hereth,
Targaryen and let me go through every single
See,
thing.
I can play that game.
Numbers while you're at it.
Hereth, tell me if Unwin Peak is going to show up 2 seasons from now.
hey, Hereth, please.
Josh, I am questioning your love of Unwin Peak. We have to talk about this offline.
If he's played by Paul Giametti, get ready for like Dedra Miro levels of simp. Okay, I'm just saying, like, ball knowers know. Yeah,
You're right.
embarrassed myself.
Please predict everything that's gonna happen.
Somebody did art of me
freezing.
simping for.
I mean, I already did go back to the predictions
The
episode, Char.
Detromiro thing it will go down
So-
in history.
Harris,
so
please
fucking
predict
stupid.
everything, and I'm expecting you to completely Nick Anderson these guesses, but like it's okay.
I mean, it's
I
gonna be
need a
if I
prediction from
do,
Hereth.
it's gonna be literally the scene. Not to make a Star Wars reference, it's gonna be the
Shout out
Clone
Nick
Wars
Anderson,
episode when
shout out Orlando
Palpatine is
Magic.
like fucking talking to fucking Fives, and he's like telling him the entire plot of Revenge of the Sith. Like that's literally what I would do to
That's
Ryan.
funny.
So I don't
That's-
want to do that.
So what do you? So
Make your
Hereth, what do you-
prediction. Make your
Harris about to go
prediction.
0 for 4 from the free throw line.
I mean,
Oh, nice throw.
Nice, bro.
oh. I mean, I think
Go
it's gonna be mostly just fucking like character focus. Like I'm mostly excited to see like the Rhaenyra and Alicent's like conversations, like with her not being in fucking house arrest and like what's gonna like come from
Yeah,
that.
Okay,
That's
hold
a-
on. You guys are just
What is that
predicting what's in the
prediction?
fucking trailer. Be creative. Predict.
Wait, I was creative. What are you
Look,
talking
what-
about?
Were you though? She
I-
sat on the
I
chair.
died. Look, my creativity was fucking pushing back on Char's fucking. That was
Alright,
my creativity.
And
Go-
Josh didn't
go
believe it's gonna be
nuts.
coming. So like,
Go
I think it's-
crazy.
I got one.
Do it, Josh.
Be crazy. Be different. Be bold.
Bold. Okay. All right.
Be bold.
Cool. All right.
Be
yeah.
invincible.
You guys,
I'm kidding.
you guys asked for it. Nobody
think it's gonna be
canceled me on
character-driven.
Twitter. Can I say this on YouTube?
What
That's
is
not.
it?
That's a loop.
would it be different on Twitter?
Oh!
And I'll go even further.
Okay.
I'll name the people involved.
Do it.
Rhaenyra,
Uh-huh.
Damon,
And
and Massaria.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're gonna get that.
Yeah.
And
That's a bold
I
prediction.
think that's bold enough that I don't have to get even more specific because I think I have no belief that that's actually going to happen, but that's my prediction.
Is that something that you want?
Look,
well,
Josh.
it's
If it
not about
doesn't
what I
happen in
want,
this
JJ,
episode or
it's
this
what I think is
season or
gonna
next season,
happen.
you can go to AO3 right fucking now. It's we probably already wrote it in the last 24 hours.
Make a group chat. Make a group chat right now. So when it happens at 9:30 p.m., I can go. I fucking told you guys, and then we'll never.
I got the
we'll never
evidence
bring it up
right
ever
here.
again.
Yeah. That's what I think is gonna happen. I think Damon's gonna wake up smelling fucking roses and skipping down to the like. Ooh, oh my God.
Damon is gonna be very,
Hey,
very
JJ,
happy.
what's your prediction?
Oh wait, you can't.
Oh,
Legally cannot. By
rigged in
by
her favor.
NEA,
It's
she has
rigged in
literally
her
signed
favor.
paperwork that says do not fucking
This is
It's
why
like
I'm
asking-
taking.
touch the
this is
gods
why-
of House of the Dragon.
But listen, that's why I'm taking notes. When we all log off, I can laugh at this because I know the truth.
She does.
I'm
So
just
like,
kidding, I'm
look,
fucking
JJ is
with
the
you.
ultimate Grand Maester here. We're just fucking.
Yes.
It's like asking Steven Spielberg what happens in Jurassic Park. You're like, hey, so what happened? Like, what do you think's gonna happen to the lawyer? I don't know, man. Yeah. Well,
This is so fun for me.
She's gonna make a video right after this, being like, "Look at what these idiots think's gonna happen."
No,
I know
please,
what
and then just like we're like schedule it for episode 8 and be like, okay, so these fucking idiots on Podwans said this, and we just say it after every episode, like, and then you just like fucking get like the checklist on episode 7, and you're just like these fucking dumbasses.
one of us is gonna
I'm gonna send you
accidentally get it
screenshots.
right, and then we will never hear the end of it, and it's gonna be like, yeah.
From-
No,
Oh, yeah.
but Josh, are you certain that Honeywine's gonna be in episode 4?
That was me.
I don't.
That was me.
Who
That was
predicted it?
Hereth.
I said 4.
I said I was gonna be in this next episode.
Char
That
said
was your
3,
prediction?
Hereth said
Yeah,
4,
it's gonna
yeah.
be in the next episode.
I don't know if they're. I mean, if you want to add another prediction, I don't know if they're. I don't think they're gonna do it.
You can add more. You can add.
I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do the Honeyline.
JJ's like, I want to laugh a
Yeah,
lot.
keep going.
tonight."
Keep...
Never
Keep adding.
underestimate a live action adaptation's capacity for leaving shit out.
Yeah, like Fish Meat, yeah.
You know, like I am actually pretty confident in that. We might get a moment that elevates a character, but I don't think it'll be that. I don't think so, actually.
I mean, it's.
I'm pretty confident.
We are also
actually.
talking about the same franchise that literally knocked a character out just and then they woke up and they're like, oh, a battle happened.
Oh,
This is
like,
the same
talking about
franchise
Bilbo
that
and
didn't
5
include
armies?
John Connington in Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
so I don't really have any atmosphere. Like I don't have any. Yeah, JJ knows. I don't. You know, like please.
No Ariane, no John Con.
Yeah.
We're
They-
missing Hereth. So far, Ryan is the only one that hasn't made a prediction yet.
Oh, don't put me on the spot
I
like
think
that.
Ryan has the
someone's
most
gonna
fun
die.
though because he doesn't know what's
But
coming.
yeah,
Get,
Wait,
get,
that's great. That's the
Wait,
best
is
part.
this Ryan who's a prediction or?
He was
He
like
has
me in
power.
like season 1 when everyone just started
Power.
blasting spoilers for the entire thing. I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna read Fire and Blood."
Okay, Hereth. Hereth, you want to change yours? 'Cause yours is pretty simple too, and it's in line with Char's. You want to add
You
something
gotta be
new?
bold, man. You gotta be bold.
Oh, I gotta be bold.
Be
Fuck
bold,
it.
like John.
Yeah, be
Fuck it.
you know, be,
Fuck
be
I mean,
bold.
I think
Hereth
I
the
think
heroic.
okay. Can I
Fuck
can I
it.
can
I
I
think
can
Helena-
I
I
can I
think-
just do something? I'll go back to my predictions episode. Like it's not gonna be for episode 3. It's gonna be for something way later in the season.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
Do you
There's gonna be
wanna
another
wait?
response to
No,
Char.
Gotta be
no, no. Only next episode.
Next episode.
I'm gonna give you mine.
Thank
Since mine
you.
was too based.
Do it. Do
I
it.
think Helena is going to
Luke
end
again.
up
Do
getting
it.
get it set on fire by Dreamfire.
Yeah, I could see that.
Set on.
And
fire.
I've seen that implied in the
Three?
pre.
Dream-
I
I've
can
seen
see that. I can. 100%
Some people think that's
I
what's
can.
going on in the
I
preview.
can see
yeah.
that. I think you're right.
I think she's gonna. I
Helena set on
don't
fire
think.
by Dreamfire. Got it.
I think we're not gonna get her. You know what ends up happening.
And also,
to her. I
not to
think
be
it's gonna
mean, also not
I
to
think
read
it's
too
gonna be
much into
strained.
JJ's comments, but if they're gonna 1-up-2, that's how you would 1-up-2. You would do something that
Well,
crazy.
think about it. It would be another mother, wanting to take
It
that
would
way
be
out.
it would
The
be
war-
in line with the show.
with how Lena went out, I guess you could. They're not really comparable though, but that would be my prediction.
That's a good one. I wrote it down.
Not based anymore, motherfucker.
He's not basic anymore.
I think mine's gonna be like the
That if
Josh,
that happens, I
Josh is like
cannot wait for Sunday
0.1%
night.
chance of
I
happening, but if
cannot
it
wait
hits,
for
it's like
Sunday night.
fucking crazy.
I cannot wait.
I
cannot
have
wait.
no
We'll be reacting to this, and Josh is just gonna be like,
if I start seeing Massaria walk into a room with Damon and Rhaenyra, I'm gonna start texting y'all. Y'all ready for the Hail Mary, the 1977.
It's like the
Dallas
parlay
Cowboys
that
Hail
has like a
Mary.
1% chance of hitting, but it fucking hits, and it's like crazy.
Amazing. I love it.
100%.
Y'all couldn't tell me shit for the next week, bro. I'd be like,
A
yeah,
week?
you know.
I would carry that to the grave.
Yeah.
That's a great prediction.
How did you know? I don't know, man. I'm just
I'm just a ball nowhere.
I don't want to watch a threesome between beautiful people.
I mean,
hold on. Who among us? Let me stay. Who among us?
Look, it's like in terms of like good, those type of scenes. It's like the last time we had one was in fucking season 1, so it's like we kind of are
Ain't nobody
overdue.
fucking or kissing here. Ain't nobody fucking or kissing.
Yeah,
No, unless they want to make the audience uncomfortable, then they will.
But I think that's a good. I think that's a good way.
Well, I mean,
on that
JJ,
note-
if you think my prediction's like a little bit easy,
It's really easy.
let's just say
Go
Eamon and,
nuts.
let's say Eamon and Alice get busy. Let's say that.
All right.
Wait,
That's easy. That's basic too. Hold the fuck up.
What's your next prediction? 1 + 1 is gonna equal 2.
Okay, fine. If you want me to be bold, I'll fucking be bold. Okay. I mean, it's gonna be so little basic, but it's gonna be a little bit like if you want something a little bit above what I said. Aemon's gonna see Viserys in fucking visions when he's in Harrenhal. Like,
Y'all don't got that demon in you, bro.
Fine. You know what? You know what? We're gonna see Sunfire. How about that?
I don't think that's.
I can't keep my head out.
Josh said you don't have fantasies. You only fantasizing enough.
All I'm gonna say is that there's
Wait, who
levels to
said?
this.
Who mentioned
There's
Sunfire?
levels.
So I can make a note.
that was Char.
Char. I can't keep up. Sunfire up here.
again, these are so funny because
I want predictions where you ask somebody, "Are you high?" Like what the fuck? Something that's conceivable, but like, damn, you're putting all that on that happening.
Okay.
next
I mean, I love that. I love how
episode?
everyone's like with mine, like, oh, I mean, Josh is like, bro, fucking try harder.
Skill issue.
Fine.
Anything less than like an asteroid hitting
You know what?
Harrenhal. What are you, a fucking coward? Like, what,
Final prediction. Okay.
All right, that's it.
I'm not gonna
I'm
1 + 1
judging the
equals
shit
2.
out of it.
Josh, you better predict the fuck out of me. We see Rhaena come back to Dragonstone.
Oh my fucking god.
Like Rhaena comes back.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sure, my guy.
JJ, I'm gonna change my prediction. I think one of them is going to eat something next episode,
That's
and I think that I think
Somebody may die.
I think Alicent and Rhaenyra are gonna eye fuck. Like what the fuck?
Oh, of course they fucking are.
What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. That's the fucking point.
because I gotta fucking stick it in there more. They gotta just stab you with the knife.
Oh,
So
phrasing.
here's what I wrote. Josh, characters eat dinner. Josh, Allison and Rhaenyra, I fuck. Josh,
Eating
are
dinner?
you high?
Wait, what?
Okay, these are predictions, not a deposition.
I mean, I can't wait. Right, obviously,
JJ just
we're
typed out
never-
an outline
well, I
for the
mean, we
episode,
can't
that's
see it,
all.
obviously.
Which,
I hope-
if
I hope-
click this little button here, there's an episode 3 outline.
I mean,
Oh.
JJ, I hope after the season's over, or like even like per episode, if it doesn't like shit doesn't happen, you know it's not gonna happen. You just fucking text us to be like, you fucking dumbasses.
No, that's my prediction.
I'm saving the dragon for this live stream. I think that'll be much more fun.
Oh my god, like episode 8, she's just gonna fucking like rip the shit out of us.
Wait, are we not? Shit, are we not going to like mention these next time we talk about episode?
Oh no, we
3?
will. We
No,
will.
we are.
We
We are.
will.
Yeah.
I
But that-
literally
we'll
wrote
start-
everything you guys are saying.
we'll
Except
start-
Ryan.
we'll start-
Ryan, look how
instead
empty this line is next to Ryan's. Now.
Yeah, Ryan, what the fuck you doing, my guy?
It's too blurry. I can't. No proof. I can't see that.
There's no proof. No, that's my official prediction that Raina's gonna confess that she was on Sheep Stealer.
Okay, all right.
Char.
So
That's what I was saying.
So,
And then you're
so-
like,
okay, all right. So your prediction is that in the next episode, Raina's going to admit to what? Rhaenyra? I'm not asking for like the
admit that she was on Sheep Stealer in the go.
to who?
Who?
She's in fucking just
Rhaenyra.
nowhere
To
right
whom,
now.
I should-
Either Alan to Bela to somebody.
Oh, okay.
I
Alan.
guess fine.
'Cause they're still in the go. Like they're still over there.
See, a brave man would have said Rhaenyra, and I would have been like, okay,
Oh,
like,
that would be crazy.
Yeah. You want like a nuke to go off, like Rhaena shows up in the
Wait.
cold open of episode 3, and like I was on Sheep Stealer.
Wait. Time out.
I'll send you
the whole
$100 if she
time.
does that. Like,
Time out. Time out.
Are we doing actual predictions? Or are we power scaling the most outrageous thing?
Thank you. Okay, JJ's
I
actually
was
kind of
doing
making a good
actual
point here. Josh wants fucking insanity. He wants the 1% parlays to fucking happen.
Hold the fuck on. I was making an actual prediction. Stop being cowards, all 5 of you.
Whoa.
Hey, Luke, wait, Luke. At
You
the beginning
accuse me
this-
of power scaling? I stand on 10 fucking toes. What I predicted.
But you know that threesome after this episode is believable to me.
That's
The way
it's
they're all, like,
believable,
smirking
but
at
it's
each other.
crazy but believable.
Look, don't be over here saying anything. Your first prediction was that Rhaenyra gets a boo-boo, okay? Like,
It was a safe.
gets a
It
what?
was
Say a
safe, but then
boob?
I mean,
and
if
then
I gotta
boo-boo.
cosplay Ryan over here, I do mine is like.
Rhaenyra gets booed. Oh.
Oh, we've gone off
I
the
think-
rails.
I think time is going to pass in the next. Like, all right.
Oh my god! It's tomorrow? What?
We're gonna hear
I
bells
heard
ringing.
boob, dude, not a boo
And
boo.
I-
Rhaenyra gets a boob. I'm like, which boob? Allison's boob or
You know,
Sonya's boob?
in fairness,
Or
if
Alice
your
Rivers?
if your prediction was that somebody was going to grow an extra, that would be the one that takes it. Because I
Yeah.
wouldn't have predicted. I would have been like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. You
I
know
mean,
what?
if we're going
Yeah.
like the joke I said, like fucking Eamon has mommy kink issues, so like that one's actually fucking possible.
I genuinely believe, like, I don't believe
Please
it's
put
gonna
that in the
happen,
notes.
but
Put that in the notes. Thank you. Put that fucking right there in the notes. Mommy issue Eamon's fucking sex
my
scene.
prediction of my prediction of that, I don't believe it's gonna happen, but I also believe it's like, I'm like, you know what?
It would be wild.
It's one of those things where you make like a 10-leg parlay in FanDuel. And you're like, and at first when you're making it, you're doing it drunk the night before, and you're like, there's no fucking way this shit happens. But then the first 7 legs hit, and you're like,
Ooh, I could cash out. I could cash out.
and
But
that's
no,
that's what's gonna happen if like they're having a conversation with like Rhaenyra and Daemon, and then Mysaria walks in. I'm gonna go, all right, we're at 7 legs now because I'm about to I'm about to win $85,000. Like there's no like
I
if
love
they
it.
walk
Then out
out
of
and
nowhere, a
nothing
fourth
happens
person
after
walks
that,
in.
I'm gonna
yeah.
Harwin Strong's ghost walks in, and you're like, fuck.
And then Kristen Cole Pierce from the Riverlands walks in, and you're like, what?
Did you say Paul
why did you
Pierce
say
the
that?
No,
basketball?
I said Kristen Cole.
The truth.
Oh,
The truth.
Yeah, write me down for the fourth person. How about that?
Get him a wheelchair.
wait, write you down for that, Ryan? I'm just
Before some?
Ryan said another person walks in.
Ryan said, I'm not a big Game of Thrones person, but when you mix and
Someone-
match Matt Smith and Emma Darcy, I got to get involved with that.
All
gonna go
right.
Luke, you gotta fucking cap it. We're going crazy.
All
We need to
right,
cut that shit off.
all
I need
right,
to. I need to.
Yeah.
Oh, the way I wrote this doesn't sound right. So I have Josh, Rhaenyra, Daemon, and Mysaria threesome, and then Ryan was right underneath this, and I wrote someone walks in on Josh.
Oh, well.
Josh's prediction. Josh's
Okay.
prediction.
Okay.
I mean,
glad we
it
clarified
could be
that.
Grand Maester, and he's just like, what the fuck is going on here? And it's still technically hit.
Any-
On threesome. There we go.
Anyway,
There we
JJ,
go.
where can the good people follow you on social media?
This was great, by the way. I'm so sorry.
The more I think about it, the more confident I am. Like, I think it's gonna happen now.
I'm texting all of you this, by the way.
I can't
I'm
wait.
gonna lose my.
No, what's gonna
I'm
happen?
gonna-
It won't happen next episode or happen the rest of the season.
I'm
so-
gonna be so pissed if it doesn't happen. We're gonna get like a random season 6, like episode 4 scene. I'm like, God damn, like you fucking.
Hilarious.
You guys got to
Oh my
give me
God.
half credit for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JJ, where can the good people follow you?
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, the Lady Dragon JJ, and you can also follow me on Bird app under Brendan's Raven, where I shit post 9 out of 10 times.
I also
Well,
can
why don't
I make
hey,
a note? I
think-
also love how JJ's connection fucking cleared the fuck up when we started going into predictions and like going off the rails.
When
JJ's
everything
connection was
went
like,
off the
I'm
rails.
fine
Oh my
now.
god, yeah. It was bad earlier.
JJ streaming from Heron Hall, so it cleared up when the messiness came in. Like,
I mean,
hey, I didn't hear her
Have you-
deny it. I'm
have
just
you
saying-
have you seen me and Alice Rivers in the same room?
Oh,
No,
no.
no.
That is very true. That's very scary. Josh, where can the good people follow you?
You guys can find me on TikTok at MaceahWindu. I have the same handle for pretty much all the major social media sites. I talk about Star Wars on TikTok and YouTube, and on Twitter I talk about everything, including A Song of Ice and Fire, which if you want my takes on A Song of Ice and Fire, you feel free to check me out there. Thanks for watching. Why did I plug yours? Feel free to check into the Podwans podcast.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
I'm your not host, MaceahWindu.
Ryan, where can the good people follow you?
My mind's going blank. At RyanPW_ on Twitter and TikTok.
Ryan's like, I'm scared.
Podwans After Dark.
Oh no.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
This is
I
Ryan's
didn't
first
think
experience
here.
of Chaos Pod Ones.
Char, where can the good people follow you?
I'm adding Ryan to this immediately.
Once the giggling starts, it's like, bro, I can't fuck.
And everybody here is sober. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm seeing stars. I'm seeing stars. There's stars
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, sober. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Jesus.
everybody here is stone cold sober. Holy mother of God.
Yeah, sure.
There's no vodka here. There's no vodka here. It's just
there
fucking Red Bull.
And I definitely didn't have any an hour ago.
You definitely didn't mix it with Sprite, let me tell you.
Yeah.
That's a horrible combination, Char. Anyway, get to me.
Y'all are too much. Too much.
Char, where can the good people follow you?
People got me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at CharJS spelled right here. And you can find me here at the Podwans podcast every Tuesday as we cover House of the Dragon season 3.
Hereth, where
I
can the good
can't
people-
fucking.
You can find me over in the Black Cells because that's where I'm going to be for the next fucking 6 weeks, as I'm only focusing on editing House of the
Putting you in
Dragon
a
content
sky cell,
for
I'm
this
pushing
fucking
you.
channel. So, yeah, you can like find me at Hereth Productions TikTok, Instagram, and Threads, and Hereth Edits on Twitter. But you won't see anything because I'm fucking making content for this goddamn channel.
You won't see
Yeah.
it. That's so real. You're so real for that. Oh my God, my tears.
You can follow me at Jedi Master Eggs on all social medias. You can follow us at the Podwans on all social medias. Thank you, Josh and JJ.
Thank
as
you.
Always.
You're
for
welcome.
joining us. We will be back on Sunday. Doing our reactions. Or not. We'll be back Monday. You'll see us on Monday, and then we'll be back on
Mhm.
Tuesday to talk about episode 3.
Exciting.
Until then, we'll leave this with you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss any of our content.
Please get us to
Come on, Luke, you're
4,000
a
subs so
veteran,
we
man.
can
You gotta
unrelease
hit-
the fucking chaotic, unedited clip reactions.
Luke, you're a veteran. You got to hit that shit like every 30 minutes. You got to be like, yo, by the way,
No,
guys, if
you
you're
also
enjoying
got to
it-
pull up the
by the way.
analytic to be like, 70% of you guys are not subscribed to this channel.
I looked at the numbers.
You gotta
and
do
there's
it
not
like
enough
those.
activity.
You got to do it like those TikTok ads where it's like, yeah, I noticed you guys like haven't been buying
Liking my
this thing.
posts.
It's like 99% off. Like, why aren't you
Or
buying
those videos. I dated a TikTok employee, and here are 5 things he told me.
Oh my God.
But we will see you guys at the next one. Dracarys.
Dracarys.
for the Dragon Queen.
Winter is coming.